Okay, here we go.
Oh, there's kids playing hockey here.
Future superstars.
Beautiful.
Going in the
building.
nosebleeds, boys. All right. Going in.
Oh, look at this. Very cool. Awesome. Very excited to have the one and only Laser from Hockey Shop in Langley. Welcome to the show, Laser. How you doing today?
Fabulous. No slap shots.
The Rangers score. Boo.
Can you hear me? Huh? Yeah, that's wild. Okay, this is craziness. I'm watching the game in the bar. This is the. I'll show you guys. I'm literally. We're in a bar here. We make it happen here. Nothing is perfect, you know.
Here we are with the one and only Mr. Jake from Jake's Takes Hockey. Welcome to the show, sir. How you doing today?
That's right. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Russell is the best. He's the secret master of the universe. Yes. And he's come to this realm to set us free and deliver a cup to Vancouver, I think. Russell is a gift from the gods, I think. What do you want? You want to say hi to anyone on the stream? You want to say shout out to anybody? Any advice, words of wisdom? We got 2-1 Canucks right now. Justin, who is he? There you go.
Oh yeah, look at that nice ice getting all clean.
There you go. Go Canucks, go, man. All right.
Yeah, literally the back row, boys. It's nice to have you.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm happy to join you guys.
Witten and Jordan from Canucks Uncensored. How you guys doing today?
Awesome.
We're good, Russell. Thanks so much for having us on.
David wins it, goes forward and gets a shot, goes wide. McCarr puts it behind the net. Got it! Time! Oh, I just got lightheaded! 3-2, Canada wins. I scared the crap out of Dobby. Boys! Boys and girls! We did it! Canada wins! Binnington with some killer saves in overtime, and Connor McDavid, the man we were giving so much crap to through this whole game, wins the game! I'm so red in the face! Look at how red my face is! It's Canadian face! Oh, in Boston, boys! We win it in overtime! This is the man, the myth, the legend, the Blue Line Hockey. Welcome to the show, buddy.
Thanks for having me. Pleasure to be here.
How you doing today?
Things are great. Thank you for the wonderful intro, and thank you for having me on. And truly a big fan of what you are doing on your channel as well. So keep it up, man. It's really, really good.
We're in the second row, so we're doing all right.
Live from Rogers Arena, Michael Saunders with that beautiful mustache on his face. There it is. Look at that. A live look in, Rogers Arena, Mike and Zach.
Russell, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing really good. It's nice to see you.
Great to see you. It's always fun popping into the streams every once in a while when I get a chance, and nice to finally be chatting with you.
How are we? Guys, this is awesome. I'm excited to be here.
Everyone's been very excited to have you on. The word got out and people started getting very excited. So thank you very much for doing this and joining us today.
I appreciate you having me.
Thank you for having me. Thank you to everyone who requested to hear my beautiful voice too. I appreciate that.
How you doing tonight?
Doing good.
Thank you very much for taking the time out of your very first hockey game to join the stream. Everyone was very excited to see you, and enjoy the rest of the game in the third period.
Yeah, thank you so much. Bye-bye, guys.
Trevor Beggs joining the show from Locked On Canucks. Thanks for joining me today, brother.
My pleasure, Russell. How you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing really good. I'm doing really good.
Hey, buddy, what an intro. Thanks, man.
Hey, no problem. It's nice to see you again. It's been a while.
Dude, absolutely. Yeah, those late nights, early mornings.
Yeah, weird
They were
times.
rough.
We are excited to welcome Dave Hall to the show. Welcome, my man.
Hey, thanks for having me today. I'm excited to be on.
We're excited to welcome to the show Larry Fisher.
Thanks for having me, Russell. Looking forward to talking lots of hockey.
Yeah, look at that. Look at this man. He's wearing his Canucks jersey at a Montreal game. You'll love to see it. He became a local legend by calling the Abbotsford Canucks Calder Cup run. We are very happy to welcome Brandon Astle to the show. How's it going, brother?
Russell, I'm doing well. Thanks a lot for having me on.
I'd like to introduce to Nothing is Perfect, Mr. Zach Nolan.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's great to have you.
Howdy.
What's up, my dude? They say never meet your heroes, but boy, am I glad I got to, because here he is, the man, the myth, the legendary host, Toddcast Podcast, Mr. Todd Hancock.
Dude, thank you, man. What a crazy introduction. A hero, a myth, a legend.
Yeah. We're pleased to welcome to the show Canuckland.
Thanks for having me on. I'm really excited.
Passionate, realistic, honest. Rev Trev.
Let's go. Let's get some passion going. There's some actual hockey playing.
Smith plays it right across the zone. Bolana with a shot. Score! The Edmonton Canucks from the blue line! Shot through crowd! And the Canucks have won it in overtime! Just like that, game one is over! And you don't have to wait much longer, because the Abbotsford Canucks have won game one with 14:09 left to go in the overtime period! Woo! Just Charlotte wins the draw. They skate in. They take a shot towards the net. Goes high and wide. Comes around. In behind. Into the corner. And just like that, being resilient. Next man up. The Abbey Canucks, no doubt, never lost 2 games in a row in this Calder Cup Finals. And the Abbey Canucks are Calder Cup champions. Woo! Can you believe it? What's up, everyone? It's Russell Holiday. It's Nothing is Perfect. It's time for more Vancouver Canucks hockey. Happy holidays, everyone. Hope you all had a good Christmas. We are back from our brief Christmas break, taking a couple days off to enjoy some food and some family and some shenanigans. Yeah, let's make sure I actually have the Canucks game on my TV, eh? That's probably a good idea. To actually have the Canucks game while you're doing a Canucks stream is probably helpful, right? Well, let's talk about what we're going to do tonight. So, which Finn wins? The Vancouver Canucks versus the San Jose Sharks. So, Orcas versus Sharks. We all know that the Orca is the apex predator in the ocean, so there is no doubt who would win in a fight between a whale and a shark, because we've all seen the videos. It's because whales stick together, man. Well, I guess they're technically dolphins. Dolphins stick together, man. Well, yeah. So first game back after the Christmas break, playing at home for the first time since this long road trip. First time for a lot of the new players to be playing together, so it should be lots of fun to do. Yeah. Let's talk about what we're gonna do. Here's the thumbnail you guys have already seen. There's me. I look very shocked. It's kind of like my Home Alone face. Which Finn wins? There's Dustin. There's Nick. There's Cortana. There's Dobby. There's a whale. There's a shark. So if we have a look at the lineup, Canucks versus Sharks. We're going to start off by saying hello to all the beautiful people who are already in chat waiting for the game to get started. We'll go through the stats that you want, but you don't really need. Canucks on Saturday night at home. Should be interesting on the stats. We'll go through the Canucks lineup. There is some news about the Canucks lineup. Some of it makes me happy. Some of it brings the rage out of my heart from the very deep recesses of my rageful heart. First intermission, Dustin Boydell will be by for the Rusty and Dusty Sideshow. We'll go through the ups and downs of the first period of play, and we'll get into all the latest Canucks news of the day. Get you guys up to date on Braden Coots at the World Championship and all that kind of stuff. During the second intermission, we're going to have Nick Pinkerton from Twisted Wrister Hockey. He's going to be on to chat about the San Jose Sharks. He is a San Jose Sharks fan. So we'll talk about his impressions of Michael Misa playing at the World Championship, his impressions of his team so far this year, all that kind of stuff. So we'll get up to date with the absolute beauty that is Nick Pinkerton from Twisted Wrister Hockey. Link in the description for his channel if you do want to go check him out. And then post-game show, Dustin Boydell will be back for the Rusty and Dusty post-game show. And we'll break down everything that happens between the Vancouver Canucks and the San Jose Sharks. Back to the bar. All right, let's hop into chat. Let's see, how far back can I go? Can I go far enough back? No, I can't go far enough back. Okay, let's have a quick look. So Evelyn was here first. Dobby emoji. Let's go Nucks. Hachiko was here, guaranteeing a Sharks win. I can feel it. And then Calvin I Charlie was like, Trevor Linden. And then he's like, Canucks go. Canucks go. Canucks go. Canucks go. And he's doing the wave. Woo! PD is back. Sharks are getting spanked. Ascrop is a dong. Is doing so good. Oh, he's not a dong. He's doing good. Isn't doing so good. That's funny. And then Hachiko is here. Calvin Wen has PD tipped the scales in favor of Vancouver in the last 2 seasons. Wow! Just like that. Hachiko's joining up with the Vancouver media to poop all over Mr. PD. He hasn't played a game in weeks, and suddenly he's back to his old form of being injured. It's so funny how that works. Hashtag hater. I'm glad to see he is well in it after everything. That's hashtag hater. I love that you recognize that. That's funny. Zach's here updating us on the Leafs score. The Leafs are now winning 6-5 in the third, so they're almost done with that game. Orcas win. Crystal wave from Zach. Who else is here? Van Isle's here. LFG. Cheers and happy hooting to all. And to all a good game. And then Prick Fetty here, and he's like, Canucks go. Canucks go. Canucks go. Yeah, and then Calvin was here earlier, and he said, Rip, my game that I love got hacked and gave everyone 2 trillion credits and renown, glacier skins for 3 weapons, and dev skin, and a 4-leaf clover charm. That's crazy, Calvin. How did they hack your game, bro? That's wild. Fangirl's here. What's up, Fangirl? Evelyn, yep.
What up? Big Mac, yo, what's shaking, everybody? Then Duolingo's here. Carly is saying it's snowing here again. Oh my god! And Fat Girl's like, that's not good, Carly. And then I can't wait to see what PD does, says Calvin. Tillo's here. What's up, Tillo? Excited to see PD back. Yep, 5-point night for him. Wouldn't that be great? Oh my god, that's what me and Dustin been talking about. This intro is so awesome. Need to get Gerald and Irvin on it ASAP. Yeah, we got a bunch of people we got to add on to it. And Duolingo's like, what's up? And then Fangirl's like, hi, Irvin. And then Calvin 99 Charlie says, Russ didn't have his horns when the Four Nations was up. No, apparently not. Yeah, that was because we went to Fan Expo after that, maybe? Huh. Hi, Fangirl. Just swerving. Perfect timing. Happy Sabres fan. Hey, Russell. Woo! Sabres won 8 games winning streak. What the heck? You're telling me that the Sabres are on an 8-game winning streak? They beat the Bruins? Oh my goodness. No wonder you're happy Sabres fan. Congrats, my dude. That's wild stuff. Back to the bar. Stream's starting and I'm already at no frills. Look at that. Look at the timing of it all. You'll love to see it. That's a cool Zamboni, the black skate one. Ooh, I didn't see that one. They must have been showing it on the broadcast before I got here. Oop, says Evelyn. Ow, says Carly. Prickfetty's like, wave. And then Tillo's like, Sabres need to be buyers at the deadline. Winnipeg booing Huggy every time he touches the puck. Is that true? What is the score in that game now? I think it was a tie game. Oh no, the Jets are up. Oh my god, the Jets are up 3-2 with 20 seconds left, Prickfetty. And Tillo's like, why? Laugh out loud. And then Calvin's like, W, Winnipeg, laughing and crying. They don't, says Happy Sabres fan to Tillo. He missed a pass to the point on the power play and the crowd erupted. That's funny. Why does Winnipeg hate them? Oh, Toronto just scored an empty net goal on Ottawa. Poor Ottawa. Give us your first round pick, says Tillo. No, we got you are back, Vancouver. That's perfect. We'd love to see it. Back to the bar. No, Tillo. Did he also give up on the play after? We took Tyler Myers 6x6 from Winnipeg, one of the most overpaid D contracts that whole time. They should be cheering for us, says Duolingo. Didn't we sign him to that deal though, Duo? I thought we signed him as a free agent. We support you. We love Van, says Sprigfetti. Fair enough. Calder winner, Myers. Yep. Lefty all around is your Myers is captain material on this Canuck team. Yes! Give him the C. But instead of the C being for captain, the C will be for chaos. That's funny. Every Jets fan told me was a huge overpay and Jets would never pay that. Canucks the king of signing bad contracts. Yeah. Was that a goalie goal? Was that a goalie goal? No, it was John Tavares. Never mind. I thought it was a goalie goal. Never mind. What's good, Duo? Says Swervin' Irvin. What's up, Fisherman Islanders? Says me to Fisherman Islanders because he said, sup, nothing is perfect. Besser 1 goal in 19 games. DeBrusk 1 even strength goal all year so far. Some huge extensions for those guys to laugh out loud. What up? Yeah, you're right. Those extensions aren't looking so great right now. To me, signing Sprong and Heinen was way worse signings. Yep, and then they traded them away like immediately. So at least they corrected that, right? Sprong was a nothing deal. Michael Chow in the house. What's up, Michael Chow? Gave up nothing, got nothing. Yep, fair enough. Heinen was good. Too bad he fell off. Local kid too. Yeah, that is true. He had his moments, but he was trash. Toronto gets another shot at the empty net. Looked like Dakota Joshua took a shot at the empty net. DJ. Every Canucks coach Myers has ever had always pushed him over 20 minutes. What? Why is that if he is so bad? Man, he was so good that one year. Was it the 23-24 year? He was so good. And in the playoffs, he shut down McDavid. It was crazy. If PD doesn't get going a huge way, he needs to be shipped out. We have the most unreliable core in the league now. Fair enough. Haha, Duo. We can't dump on those guys. The rebuild is over. Yeah, fair enough. But isn't nothing is perfect? Isn't nothing perfect? That is true. Oh, the boys gather for a chat. Ottawa and Toronto getting into it. Oh, now the goalie's getting into it. Wall grabbing his man. Wonder if the other goalie gets tossed into the pile. Is that Cousins acting tough? Cousins, you're getting manhandled by a referee, dude. You're not tough. Just go to the bench. You have the most punchable face in the entire NHL. Oh, it's dance time. I don't know how long I'm supposed to dance for. I think I nailed it, though. Pretty sure I nailed it. Evelyn's like, Canucks go, Canucks go! Jimmy Myers here, you're welcome for the win. Happy Sabres fan. Yeah, that's some holiday spirit there. New emote, I see. Yeah, that's the Silver Fox. Torvin Irvin, 2020. 22, the year is 2201. The Canucks hang a banner in the rafters that says retool in a hybrid form. Yep, I can see that. Did Minnesota win it in overtime? Prickfetti, what the hell just happened, bro? Laugh out loud. She made a face. That's perfect. Hey, Russell, from another Russell. What's up? What's up, my dude? Nice to see you. Woo! Wild winning. Nice. That's crazy. Kaprizov in overtime. Hughes gets the assist. Wow. Hughes helped set up the winner. How the hell did you guys lose that, bro? That's crazy. Prickfetti's like, tank. Trent Lopez is here. What's up? Hey, I am chilling. What's up, my dude? Nice to see you, Trent. Hunter's in the house. Howdy, all, and Merry Christmas. What's up, Hunter? Welcome back, my dude. Always good to see you. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Rangers got shut out again. Oh, what did they? That's hilarious. Was it on home ice and everything? They got shut out 2-0 by Fishermen. That's hilarious. Hi, Russell, says Emperor King. Brutality blood. My God, this is a blood feud. Punches and fights in this Lightning and Panthers. Half of the penalty box was full of both players laughing and crying. That's hilarious. I did not see that. I'll have to watch the highlights later. So funny. We officially have enough emotes to completely fill one chat. That's crazy. Yeah, there they all are. Silver Fox, Abby Canucks, Too Good, Tank, Major, Golden Eyes, Hunter, Too Evil, Artie, Rusty and Dusty, Crystal, Wave, Jake Stakes Hockey, Coconuts Glow, Big Mac, Goal, Swear Jar, Trevor Linden, Learn the Rules, Dobby. Hiccup in the middle there. What's up, Connor Hill? How's it going, my dude? Nice to see you. Dr. Doom, awesome. Prickfetti, Tank. Dr. Doom, awesome. Why did you let Quinn Hughes set up the game-winning goal? All right, let's hop over to the stats you want, but you don't really need it, all right? Let's have a look. All right, Canucks on Saturday. They've played 878 times. They're 379, 378, and 121 overall, right? So they are a plus team. They're one game above 500 on Saturdays. At home, they're really good on home ice. Wow, Troy Stetcher giving her. Stetcher is stoked. He's celebrating hard after that victory over Ottawa. 427 times they played on home ice on Saturday. They're 215, 156, and 56. So very good. On the road, the exact opposite. They're trash on the road. Look at that. What is that, like 58 games below 500? Oh, God. Luke Gazdic on my screen. Get him off. Why is Gazdic even at the same desk as Bertuzzi? That's blasphemy. Canucks playing on December the 27th. They've done it 20 times. They're 10, 8, and 2. At home, they're 8, 5, and 1. So that's another winning record. We'd like to see that. Away, they've done it 6 times. They're 2, 3, and 1. But we're playing in Vancouver. So, oh my God. Canucks versus the Sharks. They're going to ruin the record. They've had 69 home games against the Sharks. So today will be number 70. The Canucks are 34, 26, and 9 at home against the Sharks. And they're 38, 31, and 7 against the Sharks for 76 games for an overall of 72, 57, and 16. So the Canucks are just generally good against the Sharks. In the last 10 games, the Canucks are 8 and 2. outscoring the Sharks 43-22. It is, yeah, you got that right. You got that right. That is the appropriate way to pronounce his name, Gazdic. What do we got here? Canucks versus Sharks on Saturday. They've done it 40 times. The Canucks are 21-16-3. In Vancouver, they're 8-4-1. In San Jose, they're 13-12-2. So they've actually played way more games on Saturday in San Jose. That's BS. So tonight will be their 14th game. They're 8-4-1. They're looking to make it 9-4-1. Puck off the end boards. Oh, man. Quinn Hughes with a shot that goes wide off the end boards, bounces out front. That's how they tied it up. Canucks current leading scorer, by the way, Chuivo! Oh, yeah. All right. Canucks current leading scorer against the Sharks is Brock Besser. He's got 13 goals in 28 games. Pavel Bure with the all-time. He's got 21 goals in 33 games. When it comes to assists, we got EP40. He's got 15 assists in 23 games against the Sharks. And then you got the Henrik Sedin, the GOAT, with 34 assists in 71 games for the all-time. And then EP40, 23 points in 23 games. He's got a point every game he plays against the Sharks. Henrik Sedin has 47 points in 71 games for the all-time. We're looking at the Sharks versus the Canucks. Eklund currently leads the team. He's got 2 goals in 9 games. Marleau has the all-time with 30 and 82. But I also wanted to point out that Evander Kane has 2 goals in 4 games. So technically, he is the current leading scorer against the Canucks tonight. Because Eklund has 2 and 9. But Evander Kane had 2 goals in 4 games playing for San Jose against the Canucks. Celebrani, 4 assists in 4 games. So he's got a point, an assist every game. Joe Thornton. That is not spelled right. Let's put an N in there. Because he's a thorn in my side. That's how I remember that. He's got 50 assists in 58 games. And then Celebrani has 5 points in 4 games against the Canucks. Thornton had 65 and 58. And Kane had 6 and 8. So if Kane was still playing for the Sharks, he would be the current leading scorer against the Canucks, which is kind of funny. Let's have a look at the overall stats. So last 5 games for the Sharks, Celebrani's on absolute fire. He's got 11 points. That's 4 goals and 7 assists. That's crazy. 11 points in the last 5 games. That's wild. Connor Garland has 4 points. Kiefer Sherwood has 3 goals. And Phil Hronek has 4 assists. So that's interesting. Again, we see a different name in every category, which you don't see very often. The Sharks won the first game against the Canucks on November 28th, about a month ago. So the Canucks are looking to get revenge on home ice. They'll play again in January, a month from now, and then at the very end of the season on April the 11th. Looking at the team stats, the San Jose Sharks are 20th in the league on the power play at 18.1%. The Canucks have slipped a little bit. They're at 16th now. They have got a 20.2%. When it comes to penalty kills, the Sharks are at exactly 78%. The Canucks are slightly behind them, but third worst in the whole league at 74.4%. When it comes to faceoffs, the not one of the very few teams that is trash compared to the Canucks at 47.4. Actually, not too far back. Only about 1.2% less. But 26th, 22nd. Goals for per game. The Sharks are 20th. The Canucks are 25th. So that's not great. The Canucks are now 28th for goals against per game. And the Sharks are dead last. So they have taken up the position of last place when it comes to goals against per game. When it comes to the Sharks' last 10 games, they're 4-6. The Canucks are 5-5. In their last 10 games, the Canucks are 500. Can you believe it? Isn't that wild? Yeah, so there's the team stats. Now let's compare these two teams. The Canucks have played 36 games, so today is game 37. They're 15-18-3 with 33 points. The Sharks have 37 games played. They're 17-17-3 at 37 points. So they are 4 points up on the Canucks. So this is a huge game. Tonight is what we would call a 4-point game. So the Canucks, if they win tonight, will be at 35 points and still have a game in hand on the Sharks. So you'll love to see that. Shot speed wise, Brock Besser still has the Canucks' hardest shot this season at 96.4. And on average, the Canucks are shooting more than 2 miles an hour faster than the Sharks. Talk about That might be the most lopsided I've ever seen it for the Canucks. Almost 60 miles an hour on average. And the Sharks are sitting just above 57. When it comes to skating speed, Jake DeBrusk holds the Canucks' fastest speed burst. We now have 32 times the Canucks have gone and bursted over 22 miles an hour. That's crazy. Canucks barely get beat out here and barely get beat out here. So pretty dang even when it comes to the speed of these two teams, which is surprising because the Canucks have been known to be quite a slow team. When it comes to skating distance, the Canucks and the Sharks have skated a fairly similar amount, not too much off, right? The Sharks are, what's that? 27, 28 miles per hour, or 27 miles more. So that's about 2 miles more per. If you're looking at the average skating per 60, the Sharks are under 9. The Canucks are just over 9. When it comes to per game, the Sharks are just about 49, and the Canucks are just below that. And then per period, the Sharks also have more skated. When it comes to shots on net, the Canucks, despite having played one less game, have 27 more shots. They actually have less high danger shots, which is not common. So it's actually kind of interesting because the Canucks usually have less shots but more high danger. This is the first time I think I've seen it where they have more shots and less high danger. So that's kind of scary. Very even from mid-range and pretty close from long range too, although the Canucks are getting more shots from the point. When it comes to goals, the Sharks do have more goals, 108. So they got more goals by 8 with one more game played. Very close in the high danger goals. So the Canucks are scoring more of their high danger chances. And the Sharks are scoring more from mid-range and more from long range. So shooting percentage-wise, the Sharks are better overall, but the Canucks are better from their high danger chances. But the Sharks are better from mid-range and long range. When it comes to zone time, the Sharks are spending less than 40% of their time in the offensive zone. That is wild. The Canucks are spending about almost 41% in their zone. The Sharks are also spending more time in the neutral zone than the Canucks are, and more time in the neutral zone, right? So, I mean, they are pretty close, but this is not a very common thing for the Canucks to spend more time in the offensive zone than the opposing team, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. Scores in the NHL right now, the Predators and the Blues are at 2-1 in the third. Blackhawks and Stars are tied at 2 in the third. The Kings are thumping. Oh my God, Emperor King is thumping Dark Fear 4-0 in the first intermission. The Oilers and the Flames will get started here soon. The Sharks and the Canucks will get started. Avalanche, Golden Knights. The Islanders shutting out their New York rivals 2-0. The Buffalo Sabres. Happy Sabres fan beating Jimmy Meyer 4-1. The Maple Leafs thumping the Senators 7-5. Apparently there was no goaltenders in that game. The Lightning destroying, that's not destroying. The Lightning, Darth Jedi should be happy. Brutality Blood's not. Capitals win 4-3 in overtime against the Devils. The Hurricanes defeat Cane Surge beats Die Hard 5-2. And then Wild as Life defeating Perfetti. Oh man, 4-3 in overtime, coming back. All right, let's get back to the bar. Let's have a look at the Canucks starting lineup tonight. So this is where some of my rage will come out. I'm not going to lie to you guys. So good news, EP40 back in the lineup. However, he's got Evander Kane and Kiefer Sherwood on his wings because they want to do that. Marco Rossi is centering Jake DeBrusk and Brock Besser. And you know how I feel about Brock Besser and Jake DeBrusk playing together. Then you got David Comp with Drew O'Connor and Connor Garland on the third line. And then the fourth line is the only line that stays together, which is Max Sasson, Liam Ogren, and Linus Karlsson, who have been pretty much the Canucks' best line for the last little while. So there is your Canucks starting lineup for the forwards. And if we're looking at the defense, it's going to look like this. Marcus Pettersson, Phil Hronik still playing together. Second pair, Zeev Buium playing together with Tyler Myers. And then we've got Elias Pettersson and Tom Wielander playing together, the young guys. And then starting in net tonight, it's Thatcher the Snatcher Demko back in net. So there it is. There's the Canucks starting lineup. Yeah, so if you didn't notice, I was going to say Tom Hoglander, but that's our viewer. Big Hog Hoglander, not in the game. Neither is Atu Ratu. Hey, Connor Cahill, says Happy Sabres fan. Trade freeze ends today. at midnight, and no Lekramacky playing in Coachella Valley. I hope he's sick or hurt, but seems odd to keep the guy who has 5 goals in his last 6 games out of the NHL lineup. Or out of the lineup. Interesting. Gonna be traded, says KJ. Lekramacky is gone, eh? What's up, Dusty? Sweet identity. What's up, Patty? How's it going? How's our favorite grandma doing? Hi, everyone. Guess what? I can actually watch this game. Laugh out loud. And Dustin's just like, nah, just starting rumors. That's funny. How do you know, KJ? Lekramacky is in the AHL. Yep. Dijon in the house. What's up, Dijon? Canucks go! 3 cheers for Happy Sabres fan. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! With a $2 dono from Connor Cahill. You'll love to see it. KJ, JK, Jordan Kyrou. Canucks are getting Kyrou? It makes sense to me, the logic. Thank you for the $2 dono, Connor Cahill, for donating to Dobby's College Education Fund. The first dono of the night. You'll love to see it. Thank you very much, my dude. Let's go! Mackey and a first for him, it sounds like. Is that what they're saying? KJ Canucks Insider? Calvin 99 Charlie, I hope not. You're going to trade away a young prospect for an old guy, eh? Salutations all. There it is. What's up, KJ Brazy? Minus 24 in Calgary. Brr. And Hunter's like, tank, 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 tank. Crystal! Russ says, Canucks are 5-5 in an Irish accent. The Canucks are 5-5 in their last 10 games. Is Stildor's in the house? Rather, it was a finals trip. What's up, Isildur? Nice to see you, my dude. Darth Jedi, there you are. Excellent Lightning 1. Woo! Bolt, 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 bolt. Victory is ours, brutality, blood. How's it going, Coach Rob Willie? Nice to see you, my dude. I'd love to see Coach Rob Willie in the chat. Thank Coach Rob. I will let them both know. Is Shannon coming, Coach Rob? And did you tell Carol about this stream? Connor Goland. Hey, I won Timmy's Hoglander autograph. How about that? That's pretty sick. What did he autograph? Hunter's like, too evil, too evil, too evil, too evil, too evil. Yeah, you're right, Swervin. Nobody has beaten Bure. He's still leading. He was a Canuck for 7 seasons, 27 years ago. Yep. Grapes, I'd still kicking. Ref's game today. Laugh out loud. I will let him. Please, Canucks win tonight, says Brick Betty. Shark fin soup tonight, boys. Just need to drop more. Jets need to drop more. Brick Betty, tank, 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 tank. Hi, KJ, says Fangirl. Brutality Bud. Darth Jedi, grrr, you were lucky this time. Calvin 99 Charlie's like, fusion. Hi, Brutality Blood, says Fangirl. Brutality Blood. KJ Brazy, fusion. Well, here I go again. Castle Siege in the house. What's up? Fatality team is being pain in the ass cut. Can't let us have a lead. Oh, Fatality's team. Yeah. Fatality Blackhawk giving you a hard time, eh? Giving you a hard time, eh? Sorry, I must blow my nose. It is running. Oh. Oh my goodness. Got a bit of the sniffles today. Must be the cold weather. Happy holidays, everyone, says KJ. Bob Bluger's here. What's up? Can you give us an update on Teddy Bluger? Because Rick Tocchet refused to. Shot, 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 shot. Everybody. And then Fatality shows up and he's like, laugh out loud, Castle Siege. Let's see Happy Sabres fan in the chat after 8 wins. Yep. KJ, says Big Mac. Calvin 99 Charlie. I heard Jordan Kyrou is who we are looking at. Interesting. Happy Sabres fan. I was feeling down the past couple of days, but you've cheered me up. You did it. You'll love to see it. That's what we do here. Nothing is perfect. We lift each other up. All right. Let's start a poll question. How do you spell his name? Kairu? Is it like this? There we go. Okay, there's your first poll question. Are the Canucks going to trade for Jordan for Kairu? Yep. Nope. Maybe. Uncontrollable laughing. There's no crying. It's just laughing now. All right, they are lining up at center. Puck is about to be dropped as it gets dropped. There it is. First period is underway here between the Canucks and the Sharks. Canucks bringing out through center, but Sharks will bring it back in, dropping it up the half boards. Pass back to the blue line. Pass in the slot. Shot to the front. Demko kicks it. Rebound gets cleared to the side. Canucks will chip it off the boards out to the neutral zone. Oh my gosh. Hunter with 10 straight home wins. Hunter with a $10 dono to say that the Canucks are going to get 10 home wins in a row. Oh my God. Can you imagine? You'd love to see it. Thank you very much for the $10 dono, Hunter. That's very generous of you. Coming out of the holiday break hot. Sherwood loses the puck. Puck comes back out. Myers picks it up. He'll play over the boards. Now Pettersson has the puck. You'll love to see it. Pettersson, drag move, drops it. Shot to the front of the net. And Kane, swearing, doesn't like the shot he got off. 19 minutes left to go. Oh, Pettersson drops the puck for Ferraro, but Kane couldn't get the shot through. Good shot. Good save for Demko to start this. So the Canucks do not get a shot out of the play because the San Jose Sharks got the stick in. Hunter, thank you for donating, Hunter. We appreciate you, Hunter. Michael Chow, boy, who would have figured the Shark Mukmadulin would be an NHL regular? I know, right? Daniel's in the chat. What's up, Daniel? Hi, fangirl. I think Daniel said, Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. You'll love to see it. Welcome, Daniel. Juliana home? Are you guys watching together? Midnight Solar's here, too. What's up, Midnight Solar? How's it going, my dude? Mackie in a first for him, it sounds like. Oh, give my team that Lux is Happy Sabres fan. Shot deflected wide by Vilander. Now Vilander battling for it behind the net with two Shark players. Puck to the front of the net. Demko kicks it away. Sherwood still out on the ice. He plays it to the corner. Canucks play it back in their own zone. Now DPD plays it back for Vilander. Vilander plays it into the neutral zone. Connor Garland up to the blue line. Now he gets it back, but he has to take off his skate. He kicks it away from himself, and Sharks will dump it back to the neutral zone. Drew O'Connor tries to knock it down into the Sharks zone. Canucks are offside, so they'll have to tag up. Too evil. Calvin's like, tank is over. Yep. We're time to make a push for the playoffs, guys. Ooh, Max Sasson with some speed. Pass to the blue line. Carlson puts it down behind the net. Sasson gets double teamed and loses the puck. Puck comes up the boards. Kept in for a moment by Hronek. The Sharks will pick it up and they'll skate out through the neutral zone. Ooh, a former Vancouver Giant on the Sharks, eh? Liam Ogren at the blue line loses the puck. They'll dump it in. Still only one shot in this game. 3 minutes in. Connor Hutt. Hip, hip, hooray. Keith is here. Go Canucks, go. Yeah, we might see some sloppy play here to start because everyone's got turkey legs coming out of the break. Celebrini is on the ice, playing it into the corner. Eklund throws it towards the net. Knocked down by a Canucks stick to the front. Canucks will backhand it. DeBrusque gets checked, gives up the puck. Celebrini plays it down low, intercepted by Myers, one of Celebrini's childhood heroes. Sharks put it in offside. Celebrini on the forecheck. Canucks get into the Sharks blue line. Pass down the boards, but intercepted by the Sharks Celebrini. He'll pass it out, and the Sharks will bring it in. Eklund. Oh, Toffoli trying to bring it in. Now Kane picks up the puck. He skates in over the blue line. He tries to play it back for Sherwood, but just puts it right into some shin pads instead. Now DPD slaps the puck into the zone. The late offside. Sherwood with a late hit. Now everyone's going to gather to chat. I don't know if Sherwood knew that it was going to be offside, but you got to be aware of that kind of thing. Hooray, Leafs, says Zach. Zach. Cosmic doesn't look good for Leck. The fact that he can't crack the Canucks roster as a regular, Canucks picked this guy in the first round. What the puck, man? I don't know, man. Like, why is Mancini still down the AHL too, right? There's lots of weird stuff happening. I don't trust this organization. Macklin for the rights to Kravtsov? Yes! Let's trade Kravtsov's rights for celebrating. Wait, who is saying? I don't know. We can't afford Sherwood. Yep. You can afford Sherwood. He is really good. When you hear a non-Irish person talking Irish, does it sound derpy to you? I bet Connor would say yes. Canucks win the draw, but Sharks will step through. Marcus Pettersson gets hit by Delandria behind the net. And now the Canucks pass it out front, intercepted by the Sharks. EP40 into the corner, chops it up the boards. Now Sherwood chops it all the way down the ice. Not going to be enough for icing because the Sharks player was like, I'm going to pretend that I'm trying to get there, but I'm not actually trying to get there. Rick Fetty, at least this is a stacked draft class. Yeah. Rick Talkett, question marks, this is a Chico. Aronic starts out from behind his own net. Pass the neutral zone, tipped up, Sharks intercept. Now Marcus Pettersson like pinches up for no reason. It creates a 2-on-1 the other way. But good stick there by Heronic to break it up. Puck ends up behind the net. Heronic plays it up the boards. Intercepted there by the Sharks. They'll play it around behind the boards. Comes down behind the net. Intercepted in front of the net by Garland. Garland passes up for O'Connor. So Connor to O'Connor. And then Drew O'Connor drops the puck. Terrible pass. Intercepted by the Sharks. One shot in this game. Drew O'Connor drops for Connor. Zane Buyam. Looks like the goalie Askarov just got hit or something. Zane Buyam through the slot. Chopped up the boards. Back to the blue line. Shot to the front of the net. And there's the first shot of the game by the Canucks. Tick Rocket. Game time. I'm indifferent. This is KJ Brazy. Cal McKenzie is here. Go Canucks, go! Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Way! Dobby. About frickin' time, Heedle. Hog where? Yeah, Donnie Bluebone. He is scratched. Ratu and Neil's Big Hog Hoglander are scratched currently for some friggin' reason. Cal McKenzie. Trevor Linden. And then Trevor Linden appears. Oh, they were going to drop the puck, and then they faked me out. Oh, Trevor Linden was just like waiting there. Omega Fish is here. Just like wondering about your team. Shot to the front of the net. Shot back to the blue line. DP shot to the front of the net. That deflects wide. Puck squirts back to the blue line. DPD pinched up. Oh, bodies flying everywhere in the corner. Got Brock Besser out there now. Demko makes a save. It's behind you, Demko. It's behind you. They're going to call it a goal. Demko got a blocker on it, but he couldn't grab it. San Jose scores. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. Are they going to look at this? Like, are they going to challenge it? Demko's saying his glove got, or his blocker got pushed. Leafs. Hi, Daniel. Rick Fetty. Hunter, Hunter, Hunter. Eric is taking over chat. Yeah. Hunter, Hunter, Hunter. This is all based off an article in The Athletic that vaguely mentions teams that might be interested. Interesting. Zach against the Sharks. Let's go, PD. I really don't, Kairu. Just my opinion. Okay, so they're calling it a goal. They didn't challenge it. Sharks lead 1-0. Plays back underway. Oh, the Canucks are down 1-0 early. Only 4 shots total in this game. Go Canucks go. Go Canucks go. Go Canucks go. We went from rebuild to hybrid regional. Does this mean by the end of the season we win the cup? Yes! Yes, Tillo. That's what it means. Don't want. Oh my God, Besser. Want to play that one a little less strong? Puck to the blue line, kept in by the Sharks. Shot to the front of the net. Demko makes a save. Oh my God. 12:48 left to go in the first period. Canucks down 1-0. If it means our first or any first, I don't want it. Yep. Muka Mudaline has a Canucks connection. How? Former Canucks draft pick. Oh, baby shark doot 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 doot. Baby shark doot 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 doot. Baby shark doot 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 doot. Baby shark. Tillo means good riddance, Quentin Hughes. Oh, it means good riddance, Quentin Hughes. Laugh out loud. If the Canucks win the cup this year, they should put a statue of Quinn Hughes zoning out on the bench. Yeah, I agree with that. Trevor Linden. Juliana's here too, doing some meringue cookies. Meringue cookies. That sounds good. Hachiko's like, let's go Sharks. And then Sorvin's like, Hachiko. Sloppy play. Yeah. Definitely some sloppy play to start this game. Nylander got an injury in the Battle of Ontario. Leafs may have won, but this will be very costly for them. Yep. If you lose Nylander, that's bad. Go Canucks, go, says Duolingo. Go Vancouver. Calvin, we made it over 2,200 over Christmas. Let's go, Russell. Yep. 2 people subscribed while we were away. Isn't that nice? Is this the first home game since the big trade? It is, Coach. Coach Rebelly, it is. Connor Hill, did he get emotional damage? Says Michael Chow. Yes. Connor Hill, Calvin 99 Charlie, 800 to go. Slappy versus sloppy play. Yeah. 799 actually, says Calvin 99 Charlie. Sloppy second period? Probably. Go Canucks, go, says Fangirl. I wonder how many kids got Hughes jerseys for Christmas and tickets to this game. Lots. It's the first, silly. And to anyone who doesn't know, once the channel reaches 3,000, a very special guest will join the Rusty and Dusty intermission. Yep. As soon as we hit 3,000, we get a Rusty and Dusty and Katie intermission. Play back underway. Demko makes a save off of a shot off the opening faceoff. DP misses the puck but turns and grabs it. Then he'll dump it deep. Ascroft comes out, plays it to the corner. Sharks play it up the boards, out, skating onto it now. They have a 2-on-1 coming back the other way. Ooh, puck goes off the end boards, off the shot, bounces up front. Demko didn't even have to make a save. Garland loses the puck in his own zone. Garland standing still in front of his own net. Sharks skating miles around the Canucks right now. Shot to the front of the net, tipped in front. Demko makes the save and hangs onto it. Oh my gosh. Brick Fetty, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac. Hunter, eek, 5 minutes in and 0 shots. Yep. Classic Canucks. Hunter, it's okay. Only 1 for Sharks. So if it's not like it's wildly askew. Well, now it's 6-2. Connor, Michael Chow, he's pretty much had it since the season started. Fans calling him out for his lack of caring when the team is losing heavily. The draft is so stacked that we are going to trade away one of our firsts. Yep. Canucks lose the face-off. The Sharks score a goal. It's 2-0. The Sharks lead. Is that Klingberg? Klingberg. Can't win the face-off. I don't know if Demko even saw that one. Did it touch anything? Nope. Oh, it goes underneath Demko's pad. That was crazy filthy. That thing dropped. Do they need privacy? That was crazy. Chico is cheering for the first goal. Ruthless Shark, he's also stoked about the first goal. Canucks win a face-off. Kane dumps the puck in, skips past Askarov. Puck back to the blue line. Oh my God, puck bouncing in, and Askarov will jump on that puck and hang on to it with 11:45 left to go. Whoa, Chico. That is BS. Two-evil! Oh, puck off Reeves. Yeah, ducking goon. Boo! He had that. So glad you are streaming as I'm sitting in the ferry lineup waiting to go home from Christmas. Bro, you're stuck in the lineup? Well, welcome, Rev Trev. Nice to see you, my dude. Rev Trev in the house. This is fucking dumb, says Milosh. Yeah. Hey, nothing is perfect. What's up, Fireborn Knights? Nice to see you, my dude. Zach's like, too evil, too evil. Sharks win the draw. Swear jar. Very. Yeah. Benny Song, Elias Pettersson is back. Puck back to the blue line. Ogren got cross-checked. So the Canucks will go to a power play. The Canucks maybe can get something going now with a 2-minute power play. Number 22 going to the box. Iorio. Oh, wow. What? Bro, why are you so mad? Iorio, what's wrong, man? Not challenging the goal was step one of the hybrid rebuild, says Michael Chow. Hi, Kempner, his coach. Special pregame guest star. Laugh out loud. Hello, everyone, says Rev Trev. Currently at Golden Knights versus Avalanche at the Golden Knights Arena. Nothing is working. Very cool, my dude. Enjoy the game. Canucks are going to have to start from their own zone. Zeev Buyam through center, picking his way past a couple players. Makes a good dish back to the blue line. Pettersson skates down to the top of the faceoff circle, banks it off the boards, back for Buyam. Buyam top the slot. Oh, he fans on a shot over for Pettersson. Pettersson makes a good move to get over to grab it. Now Buyam back down for Pettersson. Pettersson with a hard pass across the rink. Taken off the shin pads, but the Sharks will grab the rebound and play it all the way down the ice. Don't pass the ferryman until they get you to the other side. Fair enough. EP40 is in the lineup. He is not back yet. Canucks try and dump the puck down the boards. Into the slot. No one there, and the Sharks will pick it up. They'll actually move it out. Almost 2-on-1 there. But the puck bounced over the player's stick. Otherwise, they would have gotten a 2-on-1. Oh my gosh. I know have seen how a hybrid rebuild works out at the dispensary. Puck around the boards. Kane picks it up. Second power play unit up. Dish back to Hronek. He plays it over for Garland. Garland stops up on the half boards far side. Skates down the faceoff circle into the front. And Carlson scores on the power play. A pass across to the backdoor play. Connor Garland puts it over for Linus Karlsson. And the Vancouver Canucks score! Woo! Can you believe it? It was Calvin 99 Charlie's boy, Karlsson, scoring a goal on the backdoor play. Beautiful hard pass across the crease. And Karlsson goes to one knee to chip it in. Beautiful pass. Beautiful finish. Open net. No chance. No chance for Askarov. Hunter drops 5 gifted memberships into the chat. And those go out to Scott Wood, Jesse Lee, you amazing, Mr. Canadian, Carly Girl, and Daniel D2R2. You love to see it. So look at that. Major donates 5 gifted memberships. They go out to Scott Wood, Jesse Lee Humanizing, and then Mr. Canadian, Carly Girly Girl, and Daniel D2R2 getting free gifted memberships courtesy of Hunter, our legendary donor. You love to see it. Thank you very much, Hunter, for your donations. And then Coconuts Glow becomes a member. Look at that. Got some glowing coconuts in chat from Coconuts Glow. Thank you very much, Coconuts Glow, for becoming a member. All on your own. That's crazy. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. 2 months as a member. Very nice. And then Fangirl says, why is Kane on Petey's line? He needs a proper line mate, not Kane. Yes, Fangirl. We all agree with you. We absolutely agree with you. Ooh, Toffoli tried to throw it out front, but it went off the side of the net. Sharks pick it up in the neutral zone, dump it into the Canucks zone. DP chips it away, but kept it at the blue line. Puck dumped in behind the net. Violander chips it up the boards. Sharks throw it towards the front net, behind the player though. Panked off the bounce. That one gets shot towards the net. Goes wide. Pettersson with a pass down the ice. First one onto it is Sherwood. And then Kane with a no-look backhand pass to a Shark player because he's an idiot. So thank you very much. 12 months as a member, Fangirl. You'll love to see it. Thank you very much for being a member for 12 months and using your monthly membership message. Woo! Also nice to see that all 5 gifted memberships went out. Carly's happy. You love to see it. Let's go, says Daniel. Canucks reverting to the natural order of things. Yeah. Hope Russell and everyone is having a great Christmas. What's up, Japan 4? Nice to see you, my dude. Jack Maloney in the house. Tank time. The Sharks have dumped the puck all the way down the ice, resulting in an icing call because they clearly don't know the rules. Learn the rules. Look at that. PD returns and the team sucks again. Whoa! Ogren looks so pissed. Laugh out loud. Diehard's here. What's up, Diehard? Drunk again. Burps. Castle. Kane Surge ended my happy time for the Red Wings. Wins game. Yeah, I'm sorry to see that, my dude. Calvin 99 Charlie with the reverse. What do you call this? Jinx. Puck to the front of the net. Sharks come out now, 3 of them. 3 on 2, but the Canucks manage to get back in time. DeBrusque gets there. Shot to the front of the net. Demko will make the save. Oh my goodness. PP! Ascroft for 4 saves so far, I know, right? Canucks up to 5 shots now. PP is small. Put out the lotto line. Okay, never mind, says Casket Brain, laughing and crying. Says Undead Avalanche. Fireborn, you think you can end our winning streak? Fireborn's at the game, my dude. Be careful. He might jump on the ice. Russ going live for any World Junior games. We're definitely going live for the gold medal game. I haven't figured out of the other ones yet, but I'll be looking at that in the next couple days and I will let you know. But for sure, we're going to do the gold medal game and hope that Canada's there. Woo, says Milosh. Calvin and Charlie, you brilliant bastard. Go, says Carly. And then Fangirl's like, go, 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 go. And then Paragraph Pro's like, laugh out loud. Perfect timing, Calvin 99 Charlie. And Milosh is like, go, go, go. And then Swervener is like, go, 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 go. And Carly's like, go. And then Big Mac's like, go, go, go. Boom, go, go, go. Calvin 99 Charlie, goalie, 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 goal. And then Brickfetty's like, go, 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 go. Coach Rob Billy, go, 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 go. Zach, go, 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 wave, woo. Cats are break, go, 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 go. Too evil, too evil, too evil, too evil, too evil. Go, go, goal. Laughing and crying, it actually worked. My boy, Linus Carlson. Shark Soup, says Brickfetti. Michael Chow, assist to number 999. Calvin 99 Charlie. You love to see that. That's a great one. Michael Chow. The assist to number 999. Calvin Charlie. Linus, says Dijon Mustard. And then Big Mac's like, Hunter, Hunter, Hunter. And then Fangirl's like, Hunter, 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 Hunter. Carlson says Casket Brain. Callum McKenzie. Goal, 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 goal. Free Willy! Sharks win the draw. Shot towards the net. Puck goes wide. Off the end boards. Out to the neutral zone. Only Abby kids seem to score these days. Yeah. That's how it goes, right? How it goes these days. Connor Garland, flat-footed, passes across for Camp. Camp cuts to the middle and then just gives the puck away on a terrible backhander. My goodness. Irvin's Swedish goal. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh, that was a Carlson, not Ogren goal. Laugh out loud. Yeah. I assisted the goal twice then. I say shutout and heard, and my boy, me, laugh out loud. And my boy heard me. Yep. Laugh out loud. Okay, I have faith again. Do it for the fans, Canucks. Go Canucks, go, says Carly Girly Girl. I'm sorry, diehards, says Kane Surge. That's nice. Isn't that nice? See, that's why we have such a good community. Everyone's so nice to each other. Even when we beat them, you say sorry. Duolingo says 5-3 Canucks still possible. Calvin still can't watch. All right. Winger win and a shot attempt that goes wide off the end boards. Looks like I didn't stop the clock this time. Usually I don't start it, but this time I didn't stop it. I feel like opposing teams see Carlson on the ice and they're like, whatever. And then Carlson makes them pay. Yep. Could be. Still regionally locked, KJ. What? Shark fin soup is tasty. Huh. Agreed, HSM. Kane needs to be traded ASAP for a second or a bag of pucks or whatever. Yep. I agree. Sasson speeds down the half boards. Passes back to the blue line. DPD shoots it towards the front of that. That one gets blocked. Sharks start out. 3 of them. Shot to the front of the net. Blockered away by Demko. Chipped up the boards for Carlson. Carlson plays it to the middle for Ogren. Ogren. Shot to the front of the net. Asgroff makes the save. Puck bounces back to Sherwood. He chops it down the boards. Sharks play it to the middle. That was Toffoli playing it to the middle. Now they'll throw it out to the neutral zone. Vilander has it in his feet. Couldn't find it for a second. Now the puck is just like evading everyone except for the Shark player who picks it up and skates down the boards. Pedersen with a reverse hit. Tries to come up with the puck. Puck around in front. Oh, good work there by Vilander out. Muscle his man. Sherwood plays the puck out to the neutral zone. Sharks play it back in their own zone. On hockey.tv. Hunter, 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 Hunter. But he's doing better than Besser, which is scary to think about. Yep. Stream site, bro. There is hope. Maybe we can win this for the Predators. You want us to win a game for you? I mean, we'll do it if you want. Be nice because we'd win, right? That's what we're looking for. I would trade Kane for a 7th at this point. I don't give a puck. All right, Canucks move the puck out at the 420 mark. Besser plays it down the boards. The Sharks just play the puck out. Now they come out 3-on-2. Celebrating spins, passes, puck back into the slot. Canucks pick it up. Now they move out. Rossi gets hit on the boards. Gets the puck deep. We got Drew O'Connor out there with Rossi and Besser now. Maybe they've already juggled the lines. Has he already juggled the lines? It's very possible. Oh, offside. Whoopsie! Celebrating went offside because he's secretly helping the Canucks. Carlson is a goal scorer. You're right, Kempner Canucks. I believe that. That's all he does is score goals. My dream is Trade Petey, DeBrusque, Besser, and Garland. Go full rebuild. Laugh my ass off, says Duolingo. Michael Chow, there's this exciting new prospect called Future Considerations that would be totally be worth trading Kane for. Yes, I've heard about this guy. He's from None of It, right? Future Considerations from None of It. Callum's like, offside! Learn the rules, learn the rules, learn the rules! Castle Siege, great. This Stars and Blackhawks game is going to OT. I think it's over now. Where is it? Yeah. Oh, it's in a shootout now. Ooh. Do they have the live update for the shooters? No, they don't do a live update for the shooters. It either hasn't started or they don't do a live update. That's crazy, right? Back to the bar. Shootout between Fatality and Castle Siege. Sign sure would trade those bums. Fair enough. Is it spelled like that? Besser is more inconsistent than PD, but for some reason he gets a pass. I know, right? Isn't that weird? It's just because PD makes 11.6. That's what it comes down to. It's always about the 11.6. Learn the rules, learn the rules, learn the rules. Because Besser is a good boy. Fair enough. Corey in the chat. What's up, Corey? Kane is on Team Tank. He grew up as a Canucks fan and knows how desperate they are to do a proper rebuild. That's my theory on why he sucks so bad this year. I like it, Corey. He's really just a Vancouver boy at heart. Corey, you might be onto something. Welcome to the chat, Corey. Nice to see you. Armageddon Death. I mean, anything is possible. It's not like my team wins games. Laugh out loud. Russell bleeding loose. Canucks win the draw. Out to the neutral zone. From his knees, Connor Garland almost plays the puck. But Sharks will bring the puck out into the neutral zone. Then they'll have to tag up. Now a pass back into the Canucks zone. Into the slot. Hronek tries to pass it up to the blue line. Ends up giving it away. Oh my God! Demko with an incredible save on a terrible giveaway. Hronek gave it away right at the blue line. And the Canucks almost give it away again. Now Garland skates out. Celebrini knocks him down. Garland gets back up. Grabs the puck. Celebrini just giving her to Garland. Back to the point. Vilander with a shot. That one deflects just wide. DPD. Oh, DPD. EP40 gets the puck and tries to bank it off the goalie and in. So it looks like Connor Garland might be playing with Pettersson now. Okay, everyone, try and figure out what the hell the lineup is. I think they've already changed it. No, it's fine. They're just in a midline change. All right, Kane gets the puck on the half boards, puts the puck to the front of the net, deflects wide. Pettersson picks it up, skates back to the blue line, shoots to the front of the net. Ashcroft makes the save. Sherwood goes in the corner. Can't get there before the Sharks player who plays it out. The Sharks will move it outside the blue line. Pro athletes are lucky normal players. If you underperform, you get fired. Laugh out loud. They get paid millions to suck. Laugh out loud. Keith is here. Corey Hirsch? Yeah, it's not Schneider. Corey Hirsch. What's up, Corey Hirsch? Nice to see you, my dude. Legend. Legendary Canucks goaltender Corey Hirsch. Always good to have a Canucks legend in the chat. Carlson makes $55K per point. That's not bad, eh? Because he's making $750, right? Trade Kane, please, Canucks. Corey Conacher. Pettersson makes something like $50K a day. Laugh my ass off. Think it's going to be an interference call? Let's see this here. Celebrating gets robbed by Demko. Tyler Myers, what in the hell are you doing, bro? Man deserves the pressure. He signed that contract. I don't feel sorry for any multimillionaire. No. before or after his wife tax. His stream is 5 minutes behind. Whose stream? My stream? We all stream. Oh, wait, I didn't start the clock. I should have this like this, right? No. Oh, there we go. Sharks trying to go back up by 2 before the end of this period. Shot goes off the end boards and all the way down the ice. So you love to see that. Gotta update this clock. All right, the clock is accurate again. Sharks over the blue line to Foley. Gets hit, but makes a play down low. Puck bouncing high. Celebrating knocks it down. Plays it to the side. Canucks harassing Wenberg in the corner. He plays it around. Celebrating in front. Shot to the front of the net. Deflects down. And Demko will grab that puck and hang on. With 1:01 left to go on the power play. 45 seconds left to go in the period. Did Canucks draft Carlson or trade for him? We traded for him. He was drafted by the Fireborn Knights, the Golden Knights. Back had to take the doggy out. What's up, Patty? Welcome back. Eklund jamming at Demko's pad. Kane for a practice rink. Yes, Thomas. Now we're talking. Ogren has a freaking laser for a shot. Yes, he does. Who else likes to watch Christmas vlogs to absolutely roast what these folks get? Could be funny. Pedersen can't get the puck out. Hronek has a chance now. He plays it off the boards and all the way down the ice. Oh, went out of play. So the faceoff's going to come all the way back down into the Canucks zone. What the heck? Whoopsies. 29 seconds left to go. Didn't miss much, I see. Laugh out loud. At this point, we really need to trade Besser or DeBrusque to sign Sherwood. Kane for a box of cannelloni? I'd be down for that. Cannelloni is delicious. Sharks win the draw and take possession. Playing around the outside. Pass right through the crease, no one there. Celebrating, picks it up off the board, skates down into the face-off circle. Shot to the front of the net. Deflects wide. Marcus Pettersson plays up the boards, but that gets blocked by Celebrating. He skates to the front. And that puck goes all the way down the ice. So they will have 16 seconds left of power play time to start the second period, the Sharks will. Oh my God, Swervin, you're done. Laugh out loud. Laugh out loud. Irvin has some of the best takes on Canucks hockey. This includes all media personnel. Mom is here. Hello, Russell and everyone. Hope you guys had a great Christmas. Nice to have you, my dude. All right, let's get Dustin on the phone, shall we? Our first Rusty and Dusty show, so after the break. So I should actually turn on my stuff and junk. His face there. His face is there. There, look at that. All right, guys. For the first time since Christmas. You're right, Callum McKenzie. It's Rusty and Dusty. Rusty and Dusty! What's up, my dude?
What is happening, sir? How are you? How's the break going so far? How's the holiday season? What's up?
The holidays are always crazy over the holiday house, and pun intended. But we went to 4 different houses in 18 hours over the Christmas Eve to Christmas Day. So it was quite busy. So we spent today being as lazy as possible to make up for it. So how about you?
Similar, we were busy days. Obviously you go hang out with family and stuff like that. But overall, nothing too exciting. Had a relaxing day today. Oliver went back to his mom's today, so Katie and I just relaxed. Had her dad and stepmom over for a little visit, and yeah, tomorrow's just a do nothing day. So looking forward to that.
Yeah, I saw Katie got a massive Harry Potter haul, so I'm gonna try and steal
Yes.
some right now. I'm gonna use my Voldemort wand and try and steal. Oh, I am not a wizard, unfortunately, so I won't be able to use my wand to steal anything.
Yeah.
First period of play after the Christmas break. Looks like some turkey legs out there to start, doesn't it?
Yeah, not the best work from the boys out there so far. Real slow start to the game. Demko looks like typical Demko, where he's a little rusty out of the gate, getting things going. One sneaking through him there, the Revo shot, unfortunate, but then the Klingberg one. I mean, he should have had that one. Kind of through traffic a little bit, but I thought after that really settled in. Rob Celebrini on a bang play in front of the net. Rest of the team, didn't look too great, but Connor Garland, a great job on the power play there. Good patience, finding Linus Karlsson on the far side, and good play by Linus Karlsson to bury that one. Top shelf on the power play. That's probably the only up, really. It was good for them to kind of get back into that period a little bit, but overall, pretty sloppy. I didn't even know Besser was in the lineup because that period really didn't even hear his name. One giveaway, no score, no shots or nothing. Again, kind of a bit invisible out there. That second line in general, Besser, DeBrusk, and Camp, really didn't hear their names much. So,
what a surprise! Sorry.
Yeah, deployment continues to be an issue, right? Like, what can we say?
I don't want to talk about deployment. I don't, but it is. It is what it is. Oh my God.
I know.
Even Crystal, I showed her the lineup. I told Dusty this already, but I showed Crystal the lineup and she's like, wouldn't it make more sense to switch Kane and DeBrusk? And I'm like, thank you. I love you. I love you, Crystal.
Right?
You know better than talk it. I mean, Foot.
It would make so much more sense, but here we are.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, not a good face-off period, so that's a fat down for the Canucks on that one, only winning 6 of 18. I mean, it'll probably take a minute for PD, first game back, having a struggle in the face-off circle. Also, he kind of let it slip, I think, probably in his media availability today, that it does seem to be something with his arms, because he said he was having pain shooting the puck. So I assume that's probably something to do with his arms, which means when it comes to face-offs, it'll probably take him a minute, especially coming back after this many games away, to get back into his face-off routine, because he was taking so many face-offs for this team before the break.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, as much as we don't want to talk about deployment, I mean, him and Garland were the best pair before his injury. And then he comes back from injury and it's like, oh no, we'll give him Kane and Sherwood.
Yeah.
It's like you had your two best play-driving players playing together, creating really good scoring opportunities. And then all of a sudden it's like, nope, we're just going to decide that Pettersson can have a 33-year-old anchor, 34-year-old anchor, and another guy who's playing way above his batting average right now, right? Like he's not a first-line player. I'm sorry, Sherwood is not a first-line player in the rest of the league. As much as we like to think that he should be a first-line player, we have a tendency as Canucks fans to live in our bubble and overvalue people that we have. Is Sherwood having a career year? Abso-freaking-lutely. On any other contending team, is he a top 6 forward? Not a freaking chance.
No.
So it's like, when you look at this lineup, I mean, it's tough, right? Like, of course, Karlsson scores tonight, but the most balanced line, we talked about it way before this team, way before the game started, that the fourth line was going to be the most consistent line out there. And we actually talked about this earlier. In when you compare Pettersson to the other guys in the league that are getting the same type of pay as Pettersson. Like just the 10 other people. I sent you this tweet by Sapster a while ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you take the 10 other people that make around the same money, you got Draisaitl number 1 making $14 million a season. Well, these are his regular line mates: McDavid, Podkolzin, and Roslovic, right? So then you got Austin Matthews, who gets Nylander, Knees, and Domi. You got Nathan McKinnon, who gets Nietzsche, Arturi Lehkonen, and Landeskog. You got Connor McDavid again, who's on this list because of Draisaitl. He gets Draisaitl, Hyman, Podkolzin. You got Mitch Marner getting Eichel, Hurdle, Dorofeev. You get Mikko Rantanen getting Johnston, Steele, Robertson. You get Artemi Panarin getting Zibanejad, Lafreniere, Miller. And then you get Elias Pettersson down here at number 8, making 11.6, and he gets Kane, Garland, and DeBrusk. And they are minus 10 goals versus goals against versus goals for. So, we can harp on Pettersson all we want about not playing to his contract and not earning his 11.6. But when you look around the league and the other elite forwards that have elite players playing right next to them, or at least offensively gifted players, it's a little hard for me to jump on him as much as we have been. He has been our most consistent forward this year so far. But man, oh man, does it make it easy to tear him down when he's being put in these situations by his coach. Like, yeah, he does not look good out there in the first period. He didn't look great. He didn't generate much, but how is he supposed to when he comes back from 8 games and he's got freaking Evander Kane and Kiefer Sherwood on his line? Like, we see it, right? Like, we see the way that first period went. Like, there's just no chemistry in this team, and we're in game like 35. Like, it's just like Foote was hired for one reason and one reason only: to tank this team.
Yeah, I got the tweet you sent over from Sapster today. After Brendan Batchelor put out the lineup this morning, Sapster put out, "Frankly, this is Adam Foote. He's a rookie head coach. He is one of the most underrated and elite tank commanders in hockey. His only defect is that he doesn't understand how to construct a lineup or use his younger players." Hunter, I agree with you. $2 dono. PD needs Carlson and Ogren on his wing. Wouldn't that be sick? Now put that on the top line. I'd love to see that.
Yep. We can say he's shit, oh my lord. We can say Petey's shit, but he has more points than Bure in his first 500 games as a hockey player. So, I mean, if we want to say he's garbage, then we got to say Bure's garbage too, right? Like, I get that he performed at an elite level early and is in his kind of midlife crisis, I guess we want to say, mid-career crisis, but my God, he still has that somewhere in him, and maybe it's just a change of scenery. Like, the fear I have with a player like EP40 is that you send him anywhere else and give him an elite line mate like he should have here, and he's just going to make every single Vancouver Canucks fan who has dumped on him eat every word they've ever said. And that's the biggest reason why I still am on, like, I still have a little bit of a tendency to defend him. But, I mean, I will admit it's getting harder and harder given his play on the ice. I need him to push more, but man, like, this team just has no guts. Like, there's no glue guy, there's no one pushing this team, and that's why when Quinn got traded and we had the conversation about who should be captain, nobody on this team right now is captain material. And like, we got to give it time, like next year even.
Well, in Star Trek, they wear red shirts to show that they're captain, and Heel's wearing a red shirt today. I'm just trying to connect the two things, but red shirt Heel means that if you're looking at TOS Star Trek, it means he's going to be the first one to die. If you're looking at anything after Picard and all that, then he's the captain. But what I'm trying to say here in my nerdy Star Trek terms is that Heel was on the ice at practice today wearing a non-contact jersey, which means he is testing himself out for a possibility of returning to this lineup. Do you think he gets back in this lineup soon, Dustin, or what are you thinking they're up to with red shirt Heedle?
I mean, the non-contact jersey participation is the next step in concussion protocol to getting back in the lineup. You know, he looked very happy to be out there, and you know, all the kind of reports we've heard, it seems as though Heedle's kind of been told he shouldn't play anymore, but you can't force a guy to retire. I mean, if this is what he wants to do and he wants to take that risk, I mean, that's kind of on him. But at the same time, just as someone who's seen, you know, a lot of athletes, not just hockey players, but football players, and I mean, even baseball players that have taken a knock to the cranium before, just the quality of life they have afterwards when it's like repeated concussions. Man, oh man, I just worry about the kid's livelihood after the NHL. Like, every single game he plays, are we not going to be holding our breath? Like anytime someone goes near him, like for a body check or a hit, like I don't know how you could play free and relaxed if like you're worrying about every single hit, it could be the end of your life. So, I mean, it's great to see him out there. Absolutely great to see him out there, and you know, if he wants to get back in the lineup, then good on him. But yeah, Dijon Crosby did almost take a full year. There was a time in Crosby's career we thought he may never play again. So, you know, it's not crazy, right? Like he can, but the thing is Crosby adapted his game. Heedle continues to put himself in scenarios where he's going to get smoked, and he keeps his head down and he's watching passes. Like if I see him adapting his game and being more safe away from the puck, or after he passes a puck away, or kind of, you know, beefing himself up a little more like Crosby did, then maybe I'll be a little less concerned. But man, I'm going to have to see him, you know, being a little more aware out there before I feel comfortable. And who knows, right? Like if he gets into a contact practice, that might even knock him back out. So obviously a step in the right direction, but I don't want to get too excited about it yet. Give it a week and we'll see where we're at. But obviously we could use him to force Foot to move Kampf out of that second line center spot.
I mean, technically Rossi is, but I don't know if that's an upgrade right now. Jack Maloney with a $279 dono to remind everyone that the Canucks are officially in last place again after the Chicago Blackhawks get a point tonight. And thank you very much for the $279. So the Canucks are at 33 points. They got 3 teams ahead of them at 34 points. The Flames are currently playing. The Jets lose in overtime. And then I didn't see what the final score was. Did Chicago lose in overtime or did they win in overtime? They won in overtime, so they got the 2 points. So that's how they jumped over the Canucks. So if the Canucks lose tonight, they stay dead last. If they win, they could jump as high as 29th. So, but it depends on what happens. Let's chat about Coots. We don't really have a lot to say because the coach out there for Team Canada is essentially treating the lineup like they don't want to play their fourth line. So Coots ended up getting only 6 minutes and 30 seconds today. Only 9 minutes yesterday. He's been moved to the wing today. They're like essentially rolling 3 lines for Canada, which I don't understand. And on a back-to-back, kind of strange how they're deploying the lines there, eh, Dustin?
Extremely strange. I mean, especially when you're playing a team like Latvia, when your fourth line is probably better than their first line. It makes absolutely no sense to not just balance your lineup. You know, there's a kid that... It's hard too because you dress 13 forwards and 7 defensemen, right? So you can have 20 skaters. So you're always going to have maybe someone who doesn't get a lot of ice time, or you don't dress those extra 2 like Chechia did yesterday, and you just go out there and you play like your 12 forwards and your 6D. But again, it just is a weird situation where I don't understand the deployment. They weren't exactly lighting the lamp against Latvia today, so why not maybe try the fourth line a little more? Again, that's a weird one, especially at that tournament. You would think you would trust all 12 forwards to be. I mean, they're supposedly the best 12 forwards that Canada has to offer in that age, right? And to me, I would think that all of them deserve, more balanced ice time. But in those minutes that you're getting, those limited minutes, I guess you just have to do more to try and earn the time. But it's hard when you're only being thrown out there in defensive situations or penalty killing, and you're not given power play time or offensive zone face-offs. So, yeah, a tough go for the kid, but I mean, he's still in the lineup, right? He's still one of those top 12 in the country, playing for Canada, giving it his all. So, we'll obviously keep an eye on Coots as the tournament continues, but hopefully he can make more of an impact here and maybe get a little more ice time.
We didn't get a chance to talk about Hogliner and Rat 2, but that's just more ranting about deployment, I think, because I don't think we really have an update on Hogliner. I don't think Hogliner's hurt. I think they're just keeping him out.
No, I think he's scratched.
And so I didn't want to talk about deployment. And then the Golden Eyes 2, they lost in overtime today. The first period was crazy exciting, and then it was a snooze fest from then on. I watched the whole game. First period was great. It was 1-1 after 1. And then nothing happened until overtime. So it was one of those games. Golden Eyes battled back. They were down. They had 4 penalties to kill off in the first period, killed them all off, except for 1. But the Golden Eyes do fall in overtime. So they get the 1 point. They're actually playing in Edmonton tonight because it's the, what do they call it? The breakout tour or whatever it is. So, and we'll talk about the Abbey Canucks later. So, but it looks like the puck has been dropped. So Dustin will hopefully we'll enjoy the second and third period, and we'll talk in the postgame show, my dude.
Sounds good. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Cheers. Dustin Boydell stopping by. Power play's over. 19:32 left to go. Puck on the boards. Excuse me. I burped. So the Canucks have killed off the power play, which is good to see. Pettersson with some good moves to get out of the corner. And the Canucks will dump it in. Sherwood moves in on the forecheck, jars the puck free, plays it back to the blue line. That one gets deflected. Rossi picks it up, plays it back to the blue line, passes across for Sherwood. Sherwood shoots it towards the net. Askarov makes the save and hangs on to it. Tweet goes the whistle. 18:53 left to go. Milosh, go Canucks, go! Callum's like, game on! Let's go Sharks, says Ichigo. Dusty, says Van Albedi. Fresh 24 of Pabst Blue dumped in the Dewey household. Let's go, PBR! Second period, Russ. Oh, Daggio. I didn't even say first intermission. I didn't even update it for the intermission. I'm really slacking. Maybe I've got turkey legs. Oh. They faked me out. They didn't drop the puck. Canucks win the draw. Zeev Buyam skates down the boards. In behind the net. One hand on the stick. Plays it out front. Good work there by Tyler Myers to step up and poke check to Foley. Now the puck out to the neutral zone. Carlson dumps it in. Askarov slows it up, but can't stop it. Myers pinches in, kicks the puck down low. Rossi skates in. Jake DeBrusk skates onto the puck. In behind the net. Passes out front. Nobody there. Shot from the blue line. Myers. Carlson got dumped in front. Looks like the referee thought about making a call, but didn't. Puck into the Canucks zone. Tyler Toffoli picks it up. Plays it to the middle. Dickinson. Shot to the front of the net. Blockered away by Demko. Puck up the boards. Pass to the middle. Canucks will work it all the way down into the... good work by the Canucks to battle and get the puck in the Sharks zone. Now the Sharks play it all the way down into the Canucks zone. Vilander loses his stick in behind the net. Puck comes out front. O'Connor passes across, shot to the front of the net, rebound squirts out front. Askarov had no idea where the puck was, but no Canucks there, unfortunately. Vilander plays it across for DPD. DPD bank pass up to the blue line, out to center. Misses everyone. No icing because they could have gotten the puck. Home Alone 5 should have just been Kevin chilling in his apartment. Yep. Only 89 miles per hour, shot by Myers. Nothing is perfect, says Benny Song. What's up, my dude? Stop talking about beer. I'm resisting. Budget Buzz. Didn't they already make Toy Story 5? That's when they went to at the fair. Pap flew for the win. Go to bed, Calvin, says KJ. Cal McKenzie. Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Wave. Sharks win the draw in the Canucks zone. Dump it in behind their net. Comp can't take the puck. Sharks pass it into the corner. Skate out front. Shot to the front of net. That one gets blocked. Ends up on the half boards. Now another block shot. Puck squirts out just outside the blue line. Sharks will slap the puck back in. Puck into the middle. Camp plays it in the middle. Is that Drew O'Connor? Drew O'Connor gets the puck deep. Camp hits his man. Can't come up with the puck. Camp come up with the puck. Better out than in, I say, says Shrek. Can't believe they're making Toy Story 5. Let's go Canucks, says Benny Song. Me neither, Irvin. Pap's way to go, my dude. Way to go, too. My go-to. There we go. Where's that Sharks fan? SGA Sports Talk loves the guy. Super funny. Besser plays into the corner for Garland. Garland spins. Plays it off the back of the net. Now he plays it out front. No one there, though. Literally no one in front of the net. Come on, Canucks. Get in front of the damn net. Jaroslav gets it in. Eklund in behind the net. Passes out front. The Canucks get dumped over each other in front. Pedersen dishes. Garland was going to the bench, though, so didn't take the pass. Myers pinches, but misses the puck. Backhand on net. Demko handles that one easily. Pass in the middle. Sherwood dumps it out to the neutral zone. Kane skates onto it. He's got a step. Shoots. Saved by Askarov with the shoulder. Pap smear. Hi, says Hughes. NHL 43. What's up, my dude? Kane, Hedel needs a visor with a built-in wide angle. Is that a thing? Are they allowed to do that? 2-on-1 now. Good stick there by Booyam to knock the puck away on a 2-on-1. Myers, skate to the puck, bro. What are you doing? Thanks, Calvin, says Hunter. I'm more excited for the draft than the playoffs. Not gonna lie, says Dijon. Me too. Please trade more people for picks. Just for once, don't trade for vets and to draft 14th and miss. Oh, God, that reminds me when we extended Marcus Pedersen. Z Booyam plays it up the boards. That gets intercepted by the Sharks. They play it to the middle. Skate back to the far side. Shot from the blue line. Broken stick. The puck ends up in the corner. Sharks, though, keep control. Pass out front. One-timer. Demko makes a save. Canucks are standing still. Pass out to the neutral zone. Not even close to anyone. Sharks come back in. 3 of them down low. Puck ends up behind the net. Canucks poke it up the boards. Carlson gets upended, but gets the puck out. Now Rossi skates in over the blue line. Shot to the front of the net. Skips wide. Vilander skates onto it. Plays it behind the net. DeBrusque tries to play it out front. Askarov stick handles out of his net. You don't see that very often. Puck gets dropped into the Canucks zone. Demko plays it to the side. DP gets knocked down. Gaudette knocked him down. What the heck? Former Canuck Gaudette. Had to run the store. The old lady wanted strawberries. Strawberries. Sharks played around behind their own net. O'Connor shoots it, and Askarov makes the save with 12:58 left to go. Kane tries to go short side, top corner. MP will be my new Myers trust. Same overpaid bum. Look at a beast. Yeah, Hockey Canada is fried. Shout out to Toy Story. Cal McKenzie. Oh, Latvia. Oh, Latvia. You're getting really good at hockey. Isildur Hoglander. Come on, buddy. I just pulled your Timmy's auto. My luckiest ever. Home Alone 6. 12 years in Tibet. He's just out there doing meditations. Lol. Home 11. Home Alone 7. Okinawa Drift. Paragraph Pro. Did Carlson take Besser's spot with Rossi and DeBrusque? No, they can't change lines properly. Unless they did. I don't know. But it doesn't make much sense. What's up with so many Canucks fans from Surrey? Must be the most loyal BC city for fans. Could be. Great chance, says Mohammed. My girlfriend got a wireless charger for Christmas and doesn't work for her phone, but it works for mine. Oh no! So it's a present for you? Got Molson Canadian, the official Canucks beer, and Budweiser because of the goal mugs. Sasson should have roofed it. You're right, Mohammed. It's always better to roof it. The new holiday Coke flavor is amazing. What does it taste like? I'm drinking beer as we speak. It's needed when watching the Canucks. So, Coke? My boy is finally getting some love. Let's go! Laugh out loud. The Flames light the lamp. The Flames score? Oh my God, the Flames are up 2-1 on the Oilers right now. They really don't want to have the Canucks pass them tonight, eh? Back to the bar. Calvin, Toy Story 4 was the carnival and the fair one. LFG, earbuds in, driving, and enjoy your play-by-play. Ooh, Brett McKenzie, what's up, my dude? I appreciate you listening. Enjoying my play-by-play. I do my best. I'm a rookie, but I got you. Oh, Sherwood dropped his glove. Taking his sweet time, setting up. Welcome, Brett McKenzie. Ooh, Sherwood actually won the draw. Kane fans on the shot. Puck ends up behind. Pettersson plays it out front for Kane. Sherwood picks it up, plays it back to the blue line. Myers fakes a shot, plays it down behind the net. Puck comes up the boards. Sherwood knocks it down, plays it down low. Pettersson lets it go. Kane works his way out front, loses the puck though. Reeves will dump it into the Canucks zone. Demko comes out, plays it behind his net. Puck up the boards. Now Kane chops at it. Can't get it out. Gaudreau skates down into the corner, stops up, plays it around the boards, back to the blue line. Pass across, shot to the front of the net. Demko makes a save with no stick. Pettersson with a good reverse hit there, taking his man down hard. Holy cow, what a hit. I don't think that player expected that. Gaudreau getting knocked down by Pettersson. Pass around all the way down to the Canucks zone. Canucks will pass it out to Besser, who drops for Garland. Garland. So yeah, I think, have they changed the lines? Who knows? Garland and Besser out there with Camp now. Puck all the way down to the Canucks zone, and that's an icing call against those filthy Sharks, eh? Learn the rules. I didn't start the clock. I'm sorry. There's 11:33 left to go in the second period of play. I'm drinking my usual Sapporo with Fireball on the side. Fireball. Canucks win the draw in the offensive zone. Pass down low. Garland stops up, turns back, puts it in the middle. Besser with a shot to the front of the net. Askarov makes a save and then dives out to cover it up. Brock Besser does something. Can you believe it? Brock Besser did something. Jack Maloney, 100%. That's actually Fire Irvin. Excellent. I'm resisting like crazy. You guys are killing me. No more blind passes, says Mohammed. Home Alone 8. Everybody is in the nursing home, goes on a field trip except Kevin. Kevin must defend himself against a series of scammers that trying to con old people. I love that one. That's a funny one, Michael Chow. Good recovery, Booyam. Oh, Hronik takes a shot, goes off a shin pad. Demko comes out. Oh my God, Demko. Demko's like, if Askarov can come out and stick handle, then so will I. And then he gave the puck away. Hronik puts the puck up the boards. And the Canucks just dump it down the ice. Learn the rules. They ice the puck. Booyam. Confirmed, Booyam can defend a 2-on-1 better than Huggy. Laugh my ass off. Canucks, learn the rules, bro. Picking up a burger with soda since pizza shop has liquor store attached to it. Good call. Canucks win the draw after the icing call. Dump it out. San Jose picks it up in their own zone. Pass out to the neutral zone and it's intercepted. Almost intercepted. Carlson will dump it deep. DeBrusque hits a man in the corner. Can't come up with the puck. Puck out to the neutral zone. Puck down the boards. It's like the Sharks came in offside. 10:21 left to go. Could be hockey card talk Duolingo. If it's not one thing, it's another. Tillo, I tried passion fruit Fanta in Sweden. It was really good. Oh, that does sound good. Or a visor with a side mirror. Yeah. Can we get Hedel a visor with a side mirror? Images may appear closer than they are. Yeah, San Jose came in offside. Oh, Sasson gets waved out immediately. Drew O'Connor, who's also a center, comes in. So yeah, we now have Drew O'Connor playing with Sasson and Ogren. Tyler Myers in the corner. Can't come up with the puck. Squirt's free for him though, and he'll play it up. Canucks lose it at the center ice line. Drew O'Connor trying to come back up with it. Sharks will dump it in behind Demko. DPD working his man over. Pettersson gets knocked down. And he'll get back up, play the puck out to the blue line. Sharks will pick it up, though, throw it down. The Canucks will intercept it, throw it out to the neutral zone. Now the Sharks will retreat back to their own blue line, into their own zone. I think Hedel should go see Elon Musk for a chip. Maybe that will help. Laugh out loud. What kind of chip? Ringing bells in Cowtown. Ding, ding. What the hell are these lines? Foot only person who can take a starting lineup and make it worse in the second. Yep. Have we settled on a name for Booyam? Big Z? Booyam Kasha. ZB? Zbum? Boomer? Booman Backlot? Another shot to the front of that. Demko grabs it, hangs on. The boys gather for a chat. Eklund getting into it with Sasson. Drew O'Connor gloving Chernyshov in the face. Chernyshov. Little face rub there. Zeev from Ants Irvin. Laugh out loud. Bium Shaka. Skaha Lake. Oh, Harry Potter, the Prisoners of Azkaroth. Sharks play a bit dirty. They do, Mohammed. God forbid the Canucks dirty them back. I know, right, Michael Chow? Canucks get dirty equals suspension. Yep, that's what happens. Was Z from Ants the ant that didn't show up? If so, that's Matthews from last year in TO. Bring me that ant, the general speech, Gene Hackman. Huh. The only movies coming out next year that I want to go see in the theaters are Sunrise on the Reaping, which is a new Hunger Games movie, and the new Spider-Man one. There's a new Spider-Man movie coming out. I'm like that. Swerve and Urban suspenders are step 2 in the hybrid tank. Taps head. If the Canucks moved to Surrey, would you still cheer? Yep. Russ, it's crazy that the Sabres are behind the Panthers for the wild card. Well, let's have a look. Wild card. Yeah, look at that. You're tied with them. Look at that. That's crazy. There's a 4-way tie for the last wild card spot. This is insane. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams separated by 1 point. That's insane, bro. Back to the bar. Happy Sabres fan. Ooh, says Evelyn. Daddy wasn't there to take me to the fair. Isildur, I cheer, but won't go to Surrey for a game. Fair enough. All right. Ace off in the Canucks zone after Demko makes a nice glove save. Patterson can't win the draw. The Canucks will step through. Take it. They'll get to the blue line, dump it in. Kane skates in. Hits his man in the corner. Puck free for Patterson, who does a nice spin move, plays it back to the blue line. Zeev Buium shoots it just wide of the net. Oh, man. Bounced just wide. Kane couldn't come up with rebounds. Zeev Buium picks it up. Nice move by Zeev. Puts the puck up for Sherwood. Sherwood passes it across. Shot by Kane. And blocker save by Askarov and directs it over the net. Swervin, I already can't afford to go to games, so it won't make a difference for me, says Michael Chow. Go Calgary! Never thought I'd say that. Laugh out loud. Calgary's still leading. 2-1 against the Oilers right now. Back to the bar. Was that from Gold member? I love gold. Can I paint his Yoo-hoo gold? How about no, you freaky Dutch bastard? Canucks win the draw. Shot to the front of the net. Askarov makes the easiest glove save of his life. We are officially back down to 32nd today, and I don't mind, says Callum. Isildur, shit, I'm in Gastown and only beer been to GM place thrice in 30 years. Wow. Yeah, it is an expensive place to go, doesn't it? To change my underwear. Daddy wasn't there. Laugh out loud. Yeah, that is from Gold member, right? Daddy wasn't there. Puck up the boards. Vilander grabs it. He'll chop it up the boards. Sharks intercept it. Skate into the Canucks blue line. Starts setting up back to the Canucks blue line. Demko kicks the pad out. Makes the save. Canucks chop it off the glass out to the neutral zone. Sharks in their own zone. Pass up all the way to Canucks blue line. Tipped in. Puck ends up in the corner. Rossi plays it for Buium. Buium plays it up the boards for Vilander, who flips it out to the neutral zone. And that goes all the way down the ice. Vilander has iced the puck. He's forgotten how to play hockey. He needs to learn the rules. Trontonian here, but lifelong Sharks fan. Go Sharks, go! What's up, particularly? Nice to see you, my dude. We've got 3 Shark fans now in chat. We got you, we got Hichiko, and we got Ruthless Sharky. Let's go Sharks! Says Hachiko. I mean, the Canucks moving to Surrey would be ridiculous. That would be like the Senators moving to Canada. Oh, wait! Demko makes a blocker save. Puck ends up in the corner. Sharks play it back to the blue line. Shot to the front of the net. Deflects well wide. Puck back to the blue line again. Another shot by Celebrating to the front. Oh, man. Shot to the front of the net. Demko couldn't handle the rebound. Looks like Eklund might have batted it out of the air and scored. Man. Not a very common thing to see Demko mess up on a rebound like that. Oh, man. Oh, Rossi put it in his own net. Rossi put it in his own net. Hachiko's like, goal, 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 goal. Still got time, laugh out loud, says Calvin. What are we doing? We're scoring on ourselves. Boo. OG Rossi, shades of Louis Erickson. You're not wrong. Rossi on Team Tank. Ruthless Sharky. Woo! Go Sharks, go! Particularly, he's like, ouch. Lefty around. Or bench him, coach. Like I said, Rossi playing very average tonight. I really like you in the first game, Rossi. Now let's pick it up. Yep. Canucks can't get the puck out. Camp gets in on the boards. Canucks losing the puck in their own zone again. Marcus Pettersson throws it around the boards, goes off the glass and out. 6:42 left to go in the second period of play. Tank, 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 tank. Digging the puck out of the net. Well, says Milosh. Eklund. Goal, says Michael Chow. Wonder who they'll give it to. Did Eklund touch it in front? Yeah, they're going to give it to Eklund. Delandria getting waved out of the draw. Pettersson can't win the draw. But the puck squeaked through. So Eklund was the last one to touch the puck. Now a pass in. Sharks play it to the side. Canucks trying to dig it out. Myers and Sherwood can't get it out. Gaudette with a shot on net. Remember when Gaudette scored to win the game last time? Myers in the corner battling with his man for the puck. Knocks him down. Puck out front. Pettersson tries to pass it out front. Gets blocked. DP spins. Plays the puck over for Myers. Myers loses it. He'll pick it back up. He'll play it to the side for EP40, who starts out. EP40 brings it over the blue line. Skates down the far side boards. In behind the net. Pass out front. Kane with a shot. And Askarov dives out in front of Sherwood. Sherwood falls over top of him. 5:49 left to go in the second period of play. All right, I'm going to go get Dobby. Coconut well, I went to the most in Vancouver to return. I lived in the neighborhood where they had it. Nice. Ryan Lomberg scored unassisted. How are the new players? Yeah, the Flames are still leading 2-1. Hello, nothing is perfect. What's up, German Canucks? Das ist gut, ja? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Nice to see you, brother. All right, I'm going to go get Dobby. I'll be right back. Oh, yes. What a sweet little monkey we have here, huh? This is Dobby. For everyone who doesn't know, he is my dog. He was having a nap when I went and grabbed him, so he's a little sleepy right now, which tends to be what happens when I get Dobby. He's always having a nap, isn't he? Yeah? You're always having a nap, aren't you? Oh, yes. Look at him. He wants to just have a nap on me. And speaking of Dobby and his college education fund, if Gaudette scores tonight, it will complete the circle of life. Yeah, it will be 2 games in a row he scored against his former team, the Canucks. Thank you very much for the $10 dono, Hunter. I appreciate you, my dude. You're such a beauty, Hunter. That's why you're in the rafters, my guy. Look at that. Canucks can't win the ensuing face-off. Oh, yes. Everyone's happy to see you, my boy. Oh, yes. Canucks in their own zone. Kane plays it up the boards. Sherwood has to skate onto it. Can't get to it. Canucks lose the puck. Sharks dump it in. Puck back up the boards. Squirts out. EP40 can't knock it down, but Z Williams skates onto it. He's in the high slot. Passes down low for Pettersson. Pettersson in the corner. Stops up in the corner. Plays it over for Sherwood. Sherwood gets checked. Sharks will clear it out and start in. Over the Canucks blue line. Oh, yes. What a sweet boy he is, huh? Thank you very much, Hunter, for your $10 dono to Dobby's College Education Fund, huh? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. He is so sweet, huh? We took him to the park today, so he's extra tired because he was running around with all the other doggos. Okay, you can go. Actually, you know what? Dobby, can I have a kiss? Yeah, can I have a kiss? Oh. Okay, Dobby, you can go now. He's like, I'm over it, Dad. Get me out of here. All right, go hang out with your mom. Kevin Besser in and screwed up. 4 minutes left to go in the second period. Watching celebrating makes me sad. Yeah, Dijon Mustard, I feel that. He did pick it up, but for the wrong team. No, Michael, I'm a married man. Hype train till Brooklyn. Maybe I'll put her on my celebrity hall pass. Laugh out loud. Kane is actually one of the best players tonight. Huh. No hall pass, Irwin. Laugh out loud. On the Canucks, celebrating is the best player out there. Yeah. Swervin' Irvin, I'm sure you give her a firm handshake. Drew O'Connor loses the puck and then picks it back up. Pass up for... Apparently the Canucks put themselves offside. Oh, whoopsies. Love how the commentator for the Canucks said there's no attack for the Canucks. So true. We're not dangerous. We win games being outshot like crazy. Yep. Tank. Crystal! What the heck, Canucks? What are we doing? This ain't amateur hour. This is the NHL. Yep. Don't do that ever again. Thank you, Armageddon Death. Ooh, the Sharks have iced the puck because they don't know the rules, so the Canucks will get a face-off all the way down. Kane with a great shot. Yep. Agreed with Calvin, no hall passes. Remember when Gaudette kicked his bride in the face at the wedding reception? What? Patty's like, no. Pretty loud fans in the prairie. Huh. This team needs to go back on the road. Is Sassone wins the draw. Shot to the front of the net. Deflects just wide of the net. Canucks pick it up. Drew O'Connor plays it across, but bounces past Sassone. Liam Ogren gets hit and can't come up with a puck. Puck kept in at the blue line, dumped behind the Sharks net, but they'll pick it up and they'll throw it all the way down the ice. Not going to be enough for icing. That's got a really good backspin on it. I did not start the clock. 2:41 left to go in the second period of play. Zeev Buyam with some moves. Oh, it looks like it was a hooking call. So the Canucks will go to the power play. Ooh, can the Canucks do anything with this power play? Isildur, they have to be. That's pretty far apart. What the heck? Yeah, Adam Gaudette accidentally kicked his wife in the face at their wedding reception. Delandria with a hooking call on Zeev Buyam. Let the world just fall apart. Nothing's going to stop us now. Alex Lafreniere for LA scored a hattie. Sorry if I butchered his name, but yeah, laugh out loud. We kind of missed that background or accompanying crowd noise. Here, Russell. Hunter. Sir Dobberton, my presence will not make things better. Canucks just took a penalty. In the offensive zone, the Canucks take a penalty. Evander Kane taking the team off the power play. Hi, Dobby, says coach. Fangirl's like, Dobby. And then Isildur's like, lazy penalty on the offensive zone. Good job, Kane. You're a fucking idiot. Swear jar. Hi, Dobby. Milosh is like, Dobby, Dobby, Dobby. Michael Chow. Swerve and Irvin Aqua could set up for some suites in the tower next to Rogers Arena, like a hotel. Yep. All right. 4-on-4 for the next minute 41. And then the Sharks will have a brief power play. Dobby, 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 Dobby. Evelyn's like, Dobby, Dobby, Dobby. Coach Rob Billy's like, Dobby, 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 Dobby. That's a woof woof. Yeah, Sildor. That's Dobby. Evelyn, Dobby, Dobby, Dobby. Mohammed's like, hello, Dobby. Good to see you, bud. Oh, Demko makes a save on a wrist shot. 1:46 left to go. What a shot by Celebrini to shoot it by Heronic. Demko makes the save and hangs on. Dobby, Dobby. Dijon says, good boy. Sir Dobberton, you have awoken me a curse for the Canucks tonight. Canucks win the draw. Tyler Myers plays it behind the net. Rossi drops the puck. It's a Booyam. Rossi and Myers out here. Oh, the Canucks lose the puck right at their blue line. Their favorite spot to lose it. Who was that? Was that DeBrusque who just did that? Patty, Dobby, Dobby, Dobby. Particularly. So cute. He is so cute. Oh, don't you worry, Russ. We all know who Dobby is. He's saving up for his college education. We do. You guys know. Oh, pass out front. Rossi has a bobble. Couldn't get the puck to settle down and get a shot off. 25 seconds left on the 4-on-4. 1 minute left to go in the second period. He's so handsome. Celebrating in. Sharks about to get the extra man now. Lead feed out. First one onto it's a Sharks player. They play it out front. Now they have a power play for 5 seconds. And then Kane comes out. There he goes. So we can get rid of both of those. Pedersen gets pinned to the boards. Double teamed, and Bester can't help him out. Wenberg loses the puck. The Canucks will pick it up and they'll skate out. And that'll do it. All right. Second intermission. I will actually update it this time. Because last period I did not. All right. Oh, yeah, I forgot Jeff Skinner's on the Sharks too. It's crazy. Okay, let's get Nick Pinkerton on the line, shall we? Here we go. Oh, look at that. It's all festive and everything, too. You love to see it. All right, guys. He's been on the show quite a few times now. We love to have him. He's one of the best on YouTube. So if you haven't done it yet, there is a link in the description to Twisted Wrister Hockey. So go give him a sub. He's been live a lot this last week. So without further ado, let's bring him onto the show. Mr. Twisted Wrister, Nick Pinkerton. How's it going, brother?
Great. Merry Twistmas to you, good sir.
Yeah, Merry Twistmas, my dude. Did you have a good holidays with the fiance and the dog?
Absolutely. Didn't do a whole lot, and that's okay. I'm not going to complain about that because I took care of all my traveling plenty over the course of this year. But yeah, how about yourself?
Yeah, busy around here. All my family kind of lives in the same kind of area we call the Lower Mainland. So we were driving around, hitting up all the different houses. Had 2 turkey dinners, so I can't complain. We got stuffed real good.
Awesome.
So, where do we want to start? Let's start with Rossi scoring his first goal for the San Jose Sharks, helping Eklund out there. He hasn't scored a goal for the Canucks at home yet. He hasn't. I don't think he scored a goal for the Canucks yet. But Eklund kind of getting a little bit of help out from Marco Rossi. But I mean, it's one of those games. I feel like the Sharks have more legs tonight than the Canucks so far, I'd say.
I'd agree. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it? Do you think part of that is just playing on the road in the holiday season is actually helpful for these teams?
Maybe so. I guess it's kind of like you know, with traveling, sometimes your body needs time to adjust. And I guess when you're playing your first game in a few days and you've been on a 3-game losing streak, like with the case with the Sharks, you can't overthink that. You just have to go play and hopefully not be distracted by anything. And it doesn't seem like they've really, been set back by the brief layoff there.
Yeah. So far they have been flying absolutely tonight, and it's always a fun game between these two teams. It's always high flying, so it's been fun so far. But I did want to ask you: are you able to keep up with the World Junior Championship? Like, were you able to see any of the highlights of your boy Michael Misa playing for Canada today?
Not so much. I don't have. I guess it's on NHL Network for us, but I could probably find a bootleg of it, but I didn't turn it on yet.
So for a guy like Michael Misa, is that okay for you having them send him down? Like, is it going to be a better opportunity for him to get some experience at the World Juniors than playing up here for the San Jose Sharks?
Well, I'm just wondering when he's going to be healthy enough to return to the Sharks. He's been skating for a while here, but he's missed so much time that I mean, no slight to him, but just with the way the team has actually performed with some of their other younger players, it's been kind of. I think to myself, wait, we had the second overall pick. And I've liked his game just fine, and it's fine if they want to kind of give him a tune-up with the World Juniors, I guess. But yeah, it's been forever since we saw him suit up.
Yeah, we actually have some extra Shark fans in the chat tonight. So we got particularly Ruthless Sharky and Hachiko, who's a Canucks fan slash Sharks fan. So we got some people in here who are excited to see you. So you said the Sharks coming off a 3-game losing streak kind of puts them into a tough spot with a very close race here for the wild card. Are you now to a point, like we talked a little bit about this last time I had you on, are you to a point where you're like, now I want to see them kind of make that push for the playoffs? Or are you still thinking that this is such a good draft you may want to see another high draft pick?
I mean, there's a good chance we could still end up with, I think, a top maybe 7 pick. I know that like after 4 or 5, there's a bit of a drop off. It's still very possible. I mean, considering the Eastern Conference, everybody else has a better record than any team trying to compete for that last wild card in the West, for the most part, right? Like everybody's pretty much above 500, and there isn't like one team who has just been absolutely dogging it for the past couple months. I mean, Chicago is last in the West, but even so, you get back Bedard, and that team plays totally differently. Actually, I think they won against Dallas.
They won today, which we are last
that's really
in the entire league again.
Yeah, so I mean, really, I think that it's more about I just want to see them be competitive. It's not so much about getting into the playoffs. I mean, for them to make it next year would be a surprise to me. So I'm thinking a little bit more about the future, but don't blow things up by just trading guys away just to get 5th and 6th rounders, right? If you have somebody who actually is contributing to this team and has a few good years of hockey left, don't let them go necessarily.
Connor Cahill donating $5. He wants to let you know there's San Jose Sharks, a legacy of failure, a YouTube video that gives me pleasure in a sick way seeing a group of overachievers fall at the last hurdle. Have you seen that one? A legacy of failure? Or is that one you made?
No, that's Urinating Tree, and I've seen that video probably about 7 or 8 times.
Yeah. Oh yeah, urinating tree. We love it. Thank you for the $5 down, O'Connor. That's funny. Yeah. Urinating tree, they're hilarious. I honestly think he's secretly a Canucks fan too. I don't know what it is. Something tells me he's secretly a Canucks fan, but officially I think he's a Pittsburgh fan. Yeah.
And he has said on record before that his favorite team in the West is the Sharks. So he doesn't hate us.
Fair enough. And so I tuned into your stream the other day. It was the Buffalo versus Ottawa game. And talking about those teams, you mentioned the East a little bit. That the standings are crazy, right? Like right now, if you're looking at it right now, the Florida Panthers have the last wild card spot with 42 points. Buffalo has 42 points. New Jersey has 42 points. The Rangers have 42 points. And then Ottawa and the Bruins both have 41 points. Is this like the tightest you've ever seen a wild card race?
Yeah, probably so. I mean, anybody, even at the very bottom, can be in that spot within, I'd say, about 10 days. Right, even the Panthers being like at the last wild card spot, they could be first in their division within 2 weeks.
Yeah, which is crazy. It's been absolutely wild. What do you think is the driving cause of that parity in especially in the Eastern Conference?
I don't know. Maybe it's just that. I mean, it's an oversimplification, but maybe it was just finally long overdue that we got some shuffle. I especially look at the Atlantic Division. Because for a long time we said, okay, Buffalo at some point they could be potentially a top 3 team in that division. I know obviously they haven't even made the playoffs, but Ottawa, I saw it coming heading into last year. The Red Wings had kind of a sneaky good offseason, assuming Gibson stays healthy. I think that he can be an asset for them overall. And you look at a couple of their younger defensemen who are helping carry this team quite a bit. So I look at that and how the Canadiens are ahead of schedule, and I guess, yeah, it might not be as surprising when you think about it for a few minutes, but yeah, just how everybody's kind of doing that at the same point. And then you look at the Metro, it's crazy how I don't think anybody had the Flyers finishing any higher than 6th in that division, and I think they've been in like the 3 games I've watched, they've been a really tough team to compete against. So I got to give Tocchet a lot of credit there. Penguins, maybe they'll fall off a little bit, but yeah, the Rangers seem to be kind of figuring things out a little bit more, and the top 3 there is still pretty formidable, at least in the regular season. Playoffs might be a different story.
Yeah, it's just been wild in general across the league. But I mean, that's exactly, I think Gary Bettman, that's kind of what he loves to see is you can have a bunch of owners that can sell their teams to their fans for the whole season without having worried about someone getting knocked out early and not selling any tickets for that. I mean, you even look at the Pacific Division. You got the Vegas Golden Knights, the Anaheim Ducks, and the Oilers all tied with 44 points at the top of the standings. And then you got the Kings and the Sharks at 39 and 37, right? So not a huge gap there, all the way from first all the way down to 5th or 6th in the Pacific Division. So I mean, it is still, I guess, early-ish in the season enough that maybe people will start falling off, but it's been a pretty wild season so far, I'd say.
Yeah.
Nick, what teams have you been focusing on most this season? Like when you're catching games, is there certain teams that you're trying to watch because they're actually playing well and you're enjoying them, or are you more just kind of sticking close to home with your Sharks?
Yeah, I'm sticking more close to home. When I was creating content more frequently, I was definitely following the league. Even when my team wasn't playing, I would watch an evening game. I would watch, a game that started in the late afternoon for us on the West Coast. And now it's mostly just Sharks now. And I'm glad that I can still, watch all their games, or as many as I can, because it's like I want to be more present in all of their games instead of worrying about like editing a video when they're trying to play, because they're starting to become a much more entertaining product.
Yeah. And I mean, that's the main thing is dead last in the league a couple years in a row. And finally, it looks like, especially in the chaos that is this league, like if you guys complete the win here and defeat the Canucks, that would move you above or at least tie you with the LA Kings in the 4th spot in the Pacific Division, which keeps you right in the area where you could be competing for a wild card spot. So that'd be good to see. Now, Askarov has been in net tonight, has been looking pretty good. Still a very young guy. Have been noticing his consistency getting better throughout the season, because I know to start the year, there was a bit of issue with him kind of being up and down with his play.
Yeah, the first like 7 starts were pretty awful, honestly. But November, he turned it on. He was carrying the team for a lot of their games. I think recently, even though his numbers have gone back down again, a lot of that has to do with the defense in front of him. So, like when they played the Avalanche and they were getting smoked like a brisket, and then they're playing Washington and they're just getting absolutely massacred, and then they play the Golden Knights just before this break here, and he's given up 5 goals in the first period, or well, him surrendering 4 of the 5, then they bring Nedeljkovic in. But if you look at those grade A chances, you can't ask him, or you can't tell him, hey, why is that in the back of the net? Would it help if he made maybe one stop to kind of stop the bleeding? Sure. And there have been instances of that, but I think that the defense is what has been needing more work heading into this year, and it still needs a lot of work. But yeah, he's looking pretty sharp tonight.
Yeah, I mean, even your grinders today are looking good. Like Ryan Reeves, pots a goal, just driving to the front of the net. Right. If you're Coach Foote, are you making a review on that one? They were talking maybe push the blocker in or whatever, but the Canucks don't challenge that one on the Reeves goal. If you're the coach of the Canucks, are you making a coach's challenge on that one?
I mean, I'd have to probably think of an instance where something like that was overturned, where the goal scorer is also kind of pushing his shin or skate into the pad of the goaltender.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like if my team had actually surrendered that goal, I think probably 4 times out of 5 it would rule against us. So it was probably smart, since it was already deemed a good goal, just stick with it, the initial ruling.
So for anyone who's not watching the Sharks on a regular basis, who for this third period coming up for us Canucks fans, who should we be keeping our eye on that's going to impress us that we don't really know about?
Well, Igor Chernyshov has only played his 5th game tonight, and he's up there on the top line for a reason with Macklin Celebrini. He was selected, I forgot what number it was, but it was, I think, like the first pick of the second round in 24, and he looks like he's played on the team for 2 years already, and he's only, I think, 20 years old. Right-handed, power forward, and just the confidence that he plays with. When somebody isn't afraid to use their body, even though it's their first time going up against guys with 10 more years of experience than them, it's pretty amazing seeing him play that role already, and he's already factored into at least one of the goals tonight. So yeah, he's got, I think, 4 assists in his first 5 games, and eventually some goals will come as well. So I am beyond fired up, because I'd say that, we can talk about Will Smith or William Eklund or even a couple defensive prospects. Oh, he is by far and away like the one who's ready to be playing up there with the big boys.
Well, and that's the scary thing is Canucks fans, you guys don't even have Will Smith in the lineup tonight, and you're still looking this good. So is there a timeline on him coming back to the lineup?
Not immediately. He's week to week, unfortunately, but at least we have a guy who can plug well into the lineup, and there's no reason why he shouldn't be staying with them for the rest of the year. If they have to cut somebody, I'd say maybe Nick Leddy on defense. He's scratched again tonight. He hasn't been playing as much recently. Or maybe, I don't want to like dump Jeff Skinner, but I'm just trying to think of who is kind of not doing the most in a certain role. And I know he's trying out there, but like just the goal scoring isn't there, even if he's playing in top line minutes. So, but hey, I'm rooting for him.
Well, it's funny because you mentioned Chernyshov too, and we had a sneak preview of that because when it was the Abbotsford Canucks versus the San Jose Barracuda, I think Chernyshov had like a point on every single goal, and the San Jose Barracuda just lit up the Abbotsford Canucks because they were absolutely depleted at that point. So we got a sneak preview. He is a +2 tonight, so he is doing well out there, getting that plus 11 minutes and 21 seconds so far. But yeah, you can see he has no problem messing. He was in front of the net. He's getting into some shenanigans in front of Demko. So I expect he will continue to do that for the rest of the game. We got about a minute before the third period gets started. Anything coming up on your channel you need to let the chat know about?
I've been dragging my ass with it, but I've made this really interesting career video about Chris Pronger that eventually will come out.
Connor Gale with a $2 dono. By the way, Nick's beard would make Thornton proud.
Ah, that's That's so kind, really. I never thought this would ever be possible. It's so scraggly, but I'm doing the best I can with it. I just got to give it a trim every couple months just to even things out.
Yeah, you love it. I love it. Yeah. No, we one of the features we do here on Nothing is Perfect is the stats that you want but you don't really need. And the leading scorer against the Vancouver Canucks in the history of the San Jose Sharks is Joe Thornton with 65 points in 58 games. So more than a point a game. So we're not sad that he retired because he was a menace against us. And you guys had a really good team that put us in our place a lot while you guys had your big boy Joe Thornton and Marlowe and all those boys doing work. So we don't miss him. Nick, I appreciate you stopping by to join the stream. Is there anything you want to say to chat before I let you go?
I hope you guys had an awesome Christmas, and I hope you're looking forward to 2026. I know it's not easy as a Canuck fan, but you have others in the hockey community who have suffered through lengthy periods of abysmal play and management, and now we can see some light at the end of this tunnel. So you can always reach out. We'll be there for you as you know, your brother in solidarity, having never won the big one. All right, so we are actually there for you, believe it or not.
I just pictured a orca and a shark just swimming into the sunset together. It was beautiful. I should ask, is Cortana in the room with you?
Not right now. I mean, I can see her butt outside, but she's just lying down. Oh,
Well, Dobby
there's
wanted to say
Dobby.
hi to
Oh
you.
my goodness, you handsome boy, you.
Yeah, such a cute boy. He wanted to say hi to you before you left. So make sure you pass on some good notes from Dobby to Cortana, all right?
I will do that.
Cool, brother. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll chat again soon.
All right, man. Thanks as always. Catch you guys later.
Cheers. Nick Pinkerton, the link is in the description. Go check him out. Got to get ready for that Nick, the Chris Pronger video to come out. So thank you to Nick for stopping by. And it is time for Dobby's dinner. So I'll get this game clock set up here. We're about to get underway. Dobby is licking at the chomp to get this thing started. So, oh, he's being very good right now. Being very reserved as Dad updates the scoreboard. Okay, we're in the third period. We got Dobby's dinner. Oh, yes, Dobby. What a sweet boy you are, huh? You'll love to see it. Canucks are controlling in the zone. Pass cross for Hronek. Shot to the front of the net. Deflects wide and dribbles into the net. The Canucks go! Woo! Dobby's getting dinner and look at him watching the flag. He doesn't even know what's going on. The Canucks score. I don't even know who put it in. Looks like Connor Garland might have gotten a piece of it, but it squirts by Askarov. And the Canucks have made it a one-goal game here early in the third period. Marco Rossi! Dobby was Marco Rossi, bro! He scored 2 goals in this game. One of them was on his own net. He finally puts one into the proper net. Can you believe it, Dobby? Dobby's like, shut up, I'm eating. Oh, yes. Oh, it's in your beard now. Oh, my goodness, Dobby. You got food in your beard, bro. Here, let me fix this for you. Oh, I think Rossi got it. Oh, yes. Okay, Dobby. Aren't you sweet little boy, huh? Oh, yes. Oh, what a good boy, huh? Rossi goal. What a sweet boy, huh? Look at this boy. He's so weird. He's going to burp in my face now. Oh, yes. Okay, I give you a very close-up of Dobby's face. Okay, go get some water. Good boy, Dobby. Oh my goodness. Dobby here in my mouth. No. Woo! Let's update the scoreboard then, shall we? Canucks make it 3-2 on Marco Rossi's first goal as a Vancouver Canuck. You'll love to see it. Play is back underway. I will get the clock going again here. Get all up to date. It's always hard to stream with a big old dog in my arms wiggling around. You love to see it. Nothing is perfect. Dobby is no longer Dobby. He is now Barco Rossi. I love it. Nick in the chat, you love to see it. Thanks for being here, Nick. I appreciate it, my dude. Evelyn, go, 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 go. Canucks score, says Mohammed. Speak and he shall score. Yep, Gargoyle is a beast. Sharks bring it back into their own zone. They dump it into the Canucks zone. Oh, like the Canucks have taken the penalty. Tyler Myers pleading his case. Guyette gets decked by Myers. Myers goes to the box. Rossi, go! Finally, Rossi. All right. KJ Brazy read my mind. That's funny. All right, so the Sharks are going to the power play now. He doesn't like the call, but it is. Gonna 3D model Dobby on the data you just provided. Fair enough, that's cool. Gonna create copies of them. Sharks win the draw. Pass to the high slot. So Brainy tries to pass it down low. And it deflected out of play. I think Hronik might have taken a stick in the mouth, but it was on a follow through, so it doesn't count as a high stick. 1:51 left to go in the power play for the Sharks. I want you to tank, man, says Xavier Germain. What's up, Xavier Germain? Brutal 57. Is PD playing? He is playing. Way to kill the momentum. Tyler Miners. Canucks win the draw. Dump the puck all the way down the ice. You'll love to see it. Dobby. Go, 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 go. EP, let's hype the dinner. Woof, woof. Go, says Mohammed. I love Rossi coffee. Rossi to beam up, says James C. Kirk. What's up, James C. Kirk? Dobby luck, says Dijon Mustard. Cal McKenzie. Puck squirts out front. Demko makes a save. Sharks pick it up in the corner. Play it back to the blue line. Pass down low. Celebrini digging away. Sharks come out with it. Pass it up the boards. Back to the blue line. Down low. Ooh, a one-timer slap pass in front. Got deflected wide. Myers in the box for cross-checking, and the Sharks are trying to score. Oh my gosh. You were right. Time to feed Dobby. Oh, yes. Michael Chow, KHL it is. I've been so freaking busy, I haven't had time to make a video in a million years. Slashing is... Oh my gosh. Marcus Pettersson pulls a Tyler Myers and puts the Canucks down 5-3. Oh no. Yeah, he just slashed Wenberg's stick right in half. Oh my God. That's terrible. Pronger went out in his shield. Hybrid retool, baby. What's up, Justin Credible? Nice to see you. Big Joe and Little Joe. Yep. Big Joel was Joe Thornton, and Little Joe was Joe. Oh, what was his name? I can't remember. Dubbertons. Dubby. Later, Mr. Pink. Go, 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 go. Boom. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Dobby's alert for sure. Yeah, let's go. See, I'm not bad luck, folks. Laughing and crying. Isildur, Mr. Pink makes me think of Reservoir Dogs. Dobby is so precious, says James C. Laugh out loud, Rossi. Oops, Dobby. Russ doesn't know how to spell witch. Huh? Oh, no. Dude, that's a typo, bro. What took you so long to notice? So Brady gets a one-timer but can't score. Let's duck and go! A biscuit into net. The goal was like a bookend to Reeves' goal. Yeah. Just like rolled across the line. Yep. Patty, he had to make up for his mess, laugh out loud. Pedersen trying to win the draw. Can't. Celebrini fakes a one-timer, passes down low. Back for Celebrini. Good job by Demko to make that save, and the Canucks dig out the rebound, throw it all the way down the ice. 25 seconds left to go on the 5-on-3, and then it'll be a 5-on-4. That's how things work here in the NHL. Pass across for Celebrini. High slot, pass down low. One-timer across to the other side. Now back over. Pass to the high slot. Celebrini with a bad pass down low. Now a pass across back to high slot. Shot to the front of the net. That one gets blocked. The Canucks will clear it down the ice. So there's about a minute left to go on the 5-on-4 now. The Sharks will start from their own end. So Myers is out of the box. He hits his man in the corner. Sherwood spins, can't take the puck. Pass down low. A swing and a miss on a one-timer. And then Sherwood will pick up the puck and throw it all the way down the ice. Askarov comes out, plays it across to Celebrini, who chips it up to the blue line. Drop pass, intercepted by Sherwood. Sherwood a shot to the front of the net. And Askarov is forced to make a save and hang on to it. 29 seconds left to go in the 5-on-4 power play. And it's 15:33 left to go in this third period of play. Man, Celebrini gave it away to Sherwood, and Sherwood gets a shot off. Askarov makes a knee save. Celebrini not looking so good on that one. Well, I was a kid. The priest at my church was Father Rossi. Interesting. Father Rossi. Gar, smallest body, biggest heart, says Segmina. What's up, Segmina? Nice to see you. The Poomer sponsor. 3-1, the worst lead in hockey, says KJ Brazy. Isildur, thumbs up. Extremely glad my parents let us stop going when I was in 8th grade. The ref is at the box. Checking to make sure everything copacetic, I guess. Huh. Seriously, Myers. Russ can't spell witch, laugh out loud. Chaos Draft at it again, yep. Tyler Miners is gold, laughing and crying. Myers is just keeping the never boring theme alive for the Canucks. Yep. Okay, so they've given them an extra 2 seconds on the power play. And the game clock is up to, yeah. All right. Canucks lose the faceoff. Hello from Hawaii. Russell just checking the score, so thank you. Toy Maker in the house. What's up, Toy Maker? How's Hawaii? Nice and sunny? Are you on the beach? I got you. It is 3-2. Puck in the corner. Gaudette passes out front. Nick Pinkerton is laughing, and Cheryshev gets a pass from Gaudette. The most Canuck thing ever. His first goal ever in the National Hockey League. Nobody checks Gaudette. Nobody checks Cheryshev. And he's alone in front, and they score. Gaudette. Former Canuck. Isildur, we gotta concentrate on the lotto ball mojo. Let's get a move up like the Isles did. That was 10 spots. Talk about an underdog shuffle there, eh? Yep. The Isles did get, oh my God, how lucky did the Isles get, eh? Moving up like that. Seriously, Marcus. Russ, read your title. It says, which Finns wins? Laugh out loud. Aloha! 5-on-3 Sharks. Another penalty. 22. The year is 2202. Canucks recognize the bicentennial anniversary of the release of Avril Lavigne's Complicated. Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? Canucks win the puck back. Skips by Booyam. Apparently I didn't stop the clock. Kane over the blue line. Into the corner. Puts it down low for Sherwood. Puck tried to ring it around. Gets blocked. Sharks played up to the blue line. Reeves over center. Gets to the red line. Dumps it in. Pedersen throws a reverse hit on Reeves. Reeves skates in on the forecheck, falls, puck to the middle, pass across. Sherwood tried to give it to Petey, actually gives it to a Shark player. Back to the blue line, pass down low, shot to the front of the net. Demko makes a save, rebound gets cleared. Canucks chop it up. Sherwood gets to center, skates in, keeps the puck from his knees, falling, makes a pass across. But the Sharks will flip it out after picking up the puck. Aloha. What's up with the tall players on our team? Damn it. I know, Xavier. Then nailed the pick no Antoskis. Yeah, don't draft any more Sean Antoskis. Canucks in their own zone. Hronik passes back, picked up by Marcus Pedersen, who dishes back for DeBrusk, who loses the puck at center. Oh, he gets it back and then passes across. No Sharks there, or no Canucks to pick it up. They'll dump it into the Canucks zone. Now DeBrusk picks it up at center, dumps the puck in. Puck stopped by Askarov, who does well to pick it up and throws it up the boards, away from any of his teammates, though. Pass down the boards, all the way down to the corner. Max Sassone picks it up. He gets knocked down. Hogan tries to help out. Sharks player sitting on top of Sassone. He's got Ogren, Sassone, and DeBrusk together for now. Now a 2-on-1 down low, pass to the front of the net, tipped away. Chirashov, and the puck squirts in front. Demko would glove the puck and get a whistle. Sci-fi fans gotta love the Expanse Rossi tie-in. Oh, I love the Expanse. It's such a good show. I never thought about that. The Rossi. Swerve and Irvin, did they celebrate it with special jerseys? Some Avril Lavigne special jerseys? Wouldn't that be funny? I'm Mark Parcel, the skater boy. He was a skater boy. She said, say you later, boy. He wasn't good enough for her. We're still losing, yep. Pavelski, Joe Pavelski, there you go. I knew Coconut Glow would know. Of course he knew. That's Jay, right? That's Jay? Joe Pavelski. So we get a point, then we are like, let's make it easy for them and to gain points. Great save, yeah. So I'm just gonna Swerve and Irvin, Michael Chow, sublimate jerseys with white tank tops and neckties. Wouldn't that be cool? Jerseys with neckties. Simple Plan should do a remake. I'm just a Canucks fan and life is a nightmare. I'm just a Canucks fan and you know that it's not fair. Nobody knows cause I'm alone and the world is having more fun than me. What the hell is wrong with me? Don't begin with anybody. That's all I got. One killed. Fun fact, in 2002, I saw both Simple Plan and Avril Lavigne play a free concert at Metrotown Mall parking lot. That's crazy. Simple Minds song is the Earworm Now, the grade 9 grad song. Oh. Swerve and Irvin, fun fact, both bands just released a new song together this year. Yeah, they did. And then Cal McKenzie's like, Shark Tank, I'm out. Ooh, well, check it out. What's the shot count? I know San Jose has 15 saves. The San Jose Sharks are at 28 shots. The Vancouver Canucks are at 16 shots. Sharks win the draw. Back to the bar. Silver Fox, to good. Trevor Linden. Michael Chow, back in the 80s when the Canucks would play the first game after road trip, they could skate out to The Boys Are Back in Town. The Boys Are Back in Town. Tyler Myers throws the puck down low. Oh, wow. It's like Garland just got high sticked. He might have gotten in an eyeball. That sucks. Oh, Delandria just gets high sticks Garland in the face because he's short. Now Garland's chirping the bench. Ryan Reeves and Connor Garland going at it. 25-16. Yeah, look at that. You nailed it. Now it's 29-16. Everybody wants to rule the world. What was that? Tears for Fears or Simple Mind? I don't know. Do we have a Katy Perry emoji yet? Canucks win the face-off. Booyam plays it down the boards. DeBrusque skates in, puts it in the middle. Booyam picks it up, plays it over for Petey. Petey skates down the boards. Turns. Back for Booyam. Booyam. Down low for Marco Rossi. Marco Rossi puts it down low for Besser. Besser back for Rossi. Rossi pinned in the corner now, getting chased. Plays it back to the blue line for Booyam. Booyam passes it down for Pettersson. One-timer. Weak shot. Puck back up the boards for Pettersson. He held it on the boards. Pays it down low. Back to the blue line for Booyam. Pettersson skates back to the blue line. Passed over for Booyam. Booyam down low for Rossi. Rossi shoots to the front of the net. That one skips high. Gets over Pettersson's stick. Canucks bring it back in. Rossi falls but keeps control. Plays it into the corner for Pettersson. Pettersson back for Rossi. Back over for Booyam. Booyam shoots it towards the net. That one gets blocked. Booyam back over for Pettersson. Pettersson plays it back to the blue line for Rossi. Back for Booyam. Booyam down for Pettersson. Pettersson shoots it to the front of the net. That one gets blocked. Deflects wide. Comes off the end boards. Back to Rossi. He puts it over Petey. Petey puts it down low. Past the slot. Gets broken up. Now the puck bounces past Booyam. Now Booyam fighting for his life. Oh, and Demko poke checks him. And then he gets a rebound and makes the save on that one. Take advantage. Are they calling a penalty? They're calling a penalty. Booyam taking a penalty for slashing. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a slash there, right into the hands. So now it will be power 4-on-4 for 25 seconds, and then the Sharks will have a power play for 1 minute and 35 seconds. Fifth power play of the night. Zachary. Dang it. Laugh out loud. One thing I do not miss about the old days is them playing Ooh-Blah-Dee all the time. Marcus Pettersson pass across the zone. Garland in. Loses the puck. Oh, puck skips out front. Back for Marcus Pettersson. He passes down low for Garland. Garland shoots it to the front of the net. Askarov makes a save. 4 seconds left to go on the 4-on-4. We still got time. Laugh out loud. Pachico's cheering with the goal emoji. Puck yeah, tank, team tank. Knew that was going to happen, says Patty. Nice assist by Hockey God. Yep. Pachico's like, sharks. Myers having a peak giraffe game. Oof. Laugh out loud. It's raining today, Russell, but yesterday was hot, like 35 or something. That's crazy, bro. All right, the Sharks are going to the power play now. Let's see. They have 1 minute and 25 seconds left. Sharks. Oh my God, Marcus Pettersson just shot the puck on Demko. Puck down low. Myers picks it up and chops it all the way down the ice. I need more water. Oh my God, I'm out of water. Demko must be tired of this team. Tank. Someone, laugh out loud, someone just said lots of hockey left. Oh, puck hit the curved glass. 57 seconds left to go in the power play for the Sharks. 9:43 left to go in the third period. Sharks lead 4-2. Laughing and crying. The Cotton Eye Joe just started to hit the nerve. Yeah. Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? I've been singing a long time ago. I'm losing it, guys. All right. Puck into the Canucks zone. Intercepted there. The Canucks now have a 2-on-1 shorthanded. Drew O'Connor skates in, shoots the puck, score! The Canucks, Drew O'Connor, shorthanded, makes it a 4-3 game. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Drew O'Connor, shorthanded. Not enough guys on the ice? We don't care. We've got Drew O'Connor. Woo! 4-3. Now we need the jailbreak rule. Short side shot. Oh, what a fired shot. Where does that go in? Oh, it might have gone off the defenseman's stick too. Huh. You'll love to see it. Canucks score 4-3. Woo! Plays back underway. You'll love to see it. Tango, go, 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 go. Dustin is in the chat and he's like, go, 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 go. Carly, girly, girl, go. And then Big Mike's like, go, 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 boom, go, 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 go. Okay, there's 10 seconds left to go in the penalty. We'll update that. The clock is broken on Sportsnet. 5 gifted memberships going out to from Hunter. Oh my God, Hunter. Kevin, what is that? Key Nima Sonnet, Bing Tang Warrior, Cosmic Dragon, Tor, and Daniel Turgeon getting free gifted memberships courtesy of this legend, Mr. Hunter. So thank you very much, Hunter, for your gifted donations, and congratulations once again to Key Nima Nime Sonnet, Bing Tang Warrior, Cosmic Dragon, Tor, and Daniel Turgeon getting free gifted memberships courtesy of the beauty Eric Hunter. You'll love to see it. Thank you for donating to Dobby's College Education Fund. If you have not done it yet, make sure you turn on your gifted memberships by hitting the join button. That'll bring you over here to memberships. You're going to hit these 3 dots here. Once you hit those 3 dots, it'll bring you down to gift membership settings. And then you're going to flip this thing over here, turn it white, bam, gifted memberships. You'll love to see it. Connor Garland drawing a penalty. So the Canucks will go to the power play after this commercial break. I thought I said stop clock. So 8:20 left to go in the third period. The Canucks have made it interesting with a shorthanded Drew O'Connor goal. Okay, so what's the total for Canucks Canucks success? Russ, Cotton Eye Joy, Gary in the shower, Hatless Dusty, Michael Chow, keeping the list going. You love to see it. Calvin 99 Charlie, go, 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 go. Puck, yes, says KJ Brazy, swerving Irvin, go, 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 go. Lots of hockey, says Segmina. Coach Rebelly, go, 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 go. Carly, girly girl, 6969, go, 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 go. Where has O'Connor been hiding that shot? He's been hiding it in where mom keeps the peanut butter. Go, 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 says Callum. Go, Canucks, go, go, Canucks, go, go, Canucks, go. I'm going to go grab some water. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Wenberg just holds on to him as he falls. Y'all living in the future, says Michael Chow. Casket Brain, go, go! Too evil, too evil. Rossi can't win the face-off. Pettersson on this? What is this power play? Hronek just gave the puck away. They've changed the power play. Oh no, Pettersson's out there. What the hell is going on? Why was Pedersen not taking the draw? He must be hurt still. Hronek drops the puck. Pedersen skates onto it. So Booyam's not out here. Pedersen into the slot, drops it back for Hronek. Pass across. Rossi skates down the boards, puts it in the corner for Besser. Besser can't do anything with it. Puck is dumped up the board. Sharks will chop it out to the neutral zone. Canucks cannot set up right now in the offensive zone on this power play. Get turned back at the blue line. Pass over for Petey. Petey plays it down the boards for Besser. Besser gets hit in the corner, falls. 2 Sharks there. DeBrusque comes in, passes out. Shot to the front of the net. Tried it for a deflection to Rossi. Pedersen hits his man. Puck gets kicked down low. Canucks will keep it in. Rossi passes across. Pedersen. Booyam plays the puck around the boards. Up for Rossi. Rossi plays it back down the boards. Into the middle. Besser. Pass out front. Pedersen puts it over to DeBrusque. DeBrusque chops it wide. Booyam picks it up. Booyam back to the blue line. Pedersen plays it down low. Back for Pedersen. Shot to the front. Rebound comes out front. What a save by Askarov on the rebound. Shot to the front of the net. Another save by Askarov. And the Sharks will pick up the rebound and clear it down the ice. Oh my goodness gracious. Holy cow. Canucks getting some chances here on the power play. 7 seconds left. Oh, you guys can't even see it. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't even start the clock for you guys. And now it's over, just like that. You got to see the last 2 seconds. Canucks still trail, force free. Got some good chances, though. Pass across from Marcus Pedersen. He takes a slap shot to the front of the net, jamming away there. Askarov manages to keep it out. Connor Garland skates in behind the net, passes up to the blue line. Marcus Pedersen passes down for Garland. Garland skates across the blue line, dishes across for Kane. Kane puts it down low. That one gets deflected to the side easily. Sharks now skated out, intercepted by Garland. He puts it back down into the Shark zone. They'll pass up to the blue line. Sharks are changing. Connor Garland wincing, going back to the bench. Looks like he's limping. Might have taken a puck in the ankle in front there. Canucks pick up the puck. Tyler Myers skates back into his own zone, puts it over for DPD. Tyler Myers up for Liam Ogren, tips it in. Sharks play it around the boards, squirts free on the half boards. Sharks skate in, dump it deep. Demko comes out, plays it around the boards, all the way back up the blue line. Good work there by the Canucks to hit the man so they couldn't keep it in. Puck gets knocked down by DPD. He plays it over for Camp. Looks like a hand pass. 5:08 left to go in the third period of play. Connor Garland jumps on the ice to skate it off. Might have taken a puck off the ankle. Dog, says Callum. So the key to the Canucks scoring is Russ singing and dancing to Cotton Eye Joe. Yep. We got to save that, I guess. Goal, says Muhammad. Askarov didn't even move. Nope. Didn't even know where it was. Canucks score! Team Tank is ruining us all. Evelyn, go, go, go. Free Willy! Count McKenzie knows. Yep. But let it all out and guess what they friggin' score. Yep. Ryan H in the house. What's up, Ryan H? Go, 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 go. Cosmic Dragon has the red light going on. Woo! 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 Daniel, let's go! Doc to beam up. They're dead, Jim. They're dead, Jim. Michael, I'm not. I'm just posting it after a few different people who I trust to post it. Laugh out loud. We do square root of Jack on our own power play. Then we score on theirs. What is this madness, says Connor Cahill. It's Vancouver Canucks hockey. Drew friggin' O'Connor. Hey, what's up, Doc? Can we trade PD already, says Segmina. Canucks score! Hype! Yeah, we got some Hunter hype in the chat. Let's go, Ample Dumpling Gang! Thanks, Francis Tor. Thanks, Hunter, says Cosmic Dragon. Do the Demko. Do the Demko. Drew O'Pucking Connor, says Daniel. Hunter, Hunter. You doing the Catman Joe song was madness, Dobby. Catman Joe song? Catman Joe. Canucks win the draw. Drew O'Connor passes back for Boehm. That was scary. Can't fit his own blue line. Can't do anything with the puck. Demko cues it up behind the net for Hronek. He starts out being harassed by Jeff Skinner and loses it. They put it back down. Chopped up the boards. Hronek skates onto it. Hronek loses the puck to Jeff Skinner again, bro. Are you seriously getting checked by Jeff friggin' Skinner, Hronek? And then Hronek gives the puck away behind the net. Oh, it's going to be one of those games for Hronek, I guess. Didn't realize my membership expired, so thank you, says Tor. PP time. Boo, San Jose. Lots of hockey, says Segmina. Connor Gill, Calvin and I try 3 times Simple Minds have been played in the arena tonight. Only major positive I can take away from this game. Fair enough. That's a keeper if we're fishing. PP? Tank, 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 tank. Cut off those fins. Go to bed, Connor. Laugh out loud, says Calvin. Imagine if the Canucks changed the goal song to Cut and I Joe. Wouldn't it be great? Puck in behind the net. Canucks did win the draw, but San Jose jumped and are now digging for it on the forecheck. Puck up the boards. Back down low. Vilander battling for it. Eklund plays it behind the net. Into the corner. Orlov plays it down low. Vilander battling with Cheryshev. Cheryshev battling in the corner, gets the puck out front for Celebrini, and he rips it past Demko. And it's 5-3 now because the Canucks can't defend because nobody was covering Macklin Celebrini. It's 9:30 p.m. I have another 4 hours to kill. Literally, no one has Celebrini. What are we doing? Michael, I'd sign that hella quick. Same with Connor Cahill. Laugh out loud. Calvin and I, Charlie. Michael Chow. I'd rather Calgary does that considering they're wannabe Texans. Oh, man. That's the 20th goal of the seasons for Macklin Celebrini. Boehm passes up the boards. Connor Garn loses in his feet. Puck down low. Hronek first went in onto it. Puts his stick up the boards instead of trying to dig for it. Hronek gets to center, dumps the puck in. Round the boards. Puck squirts into the face-off circle. Sharks will flip it out. Oh, Graf has a step. Oh, my God. They pulled the goalie. They pulled the goalie, and that's what they do? The Sharks just scored to make it 6-3. I didn't even know they pulled the goalie. Russ abandoned us? No, I didn't. I'm back. What are we doing? The Sharks have made the Canucks look like ass. I have to admit the current goal song has its merits, but because it drives fans of the other teams nuts. It's enough time to keep it going then. Flames win. Canucks will remain in last place in the league. Drew O'Connor down the boards. Cuts in front. Rebound comes out front. Chopping at it. Camp chopping at the puck, but Ascroft will cover it up for a whistle. Rock Lobster Love Shack. Rock Lobster. Rock Lobster, laugh out loud. Family Guy, eh? Change the goal song to Iraq Lobster then. Like how they're moving in there. So if Rossi scores again, that's a hat trick. Run in from boiling point. Bird is the word for the Canucks goal song. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. You got the bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Come on, Brock. This is your time. Or South Park, Uncle Pucker. Shut your pucking mouth, Uncle Pucker. I'll take Brock Bartender. Get some Norm, my old cousin. Firefighter Prez in the house. Tankathon is still alive. We need a top 5 pick. Firefighter Prez in the chat. Nice to see you, bro. The tank is still on for sure. Vilander passes down low for Rossi. Directs it on goal, but it ends up behind the net. Drew O'Connor skates onto the puck. Gets hit on the boards. Keeps the puck. Trying to kick it down low. Sharks get it back to the blue line. Chopped out. Marcus, DPD now picks it up. Ska puda buda be puda pida buda do a deepa do a do a do a do. Is that what that says? KJ Razor, are you in Australia? Your profile pic is upside down, just like they are. And no, he flipped his symbol upside down because he was sick of the Canucks. Night boat to Cairo. Swerve Nerd, yes, we all know Scatman John. Boo! Damn. Puck. Boo. No yum. Demko sucks tonight, says Carly. Coming from a true Canucks fan who understands that you can't keep on being mediocre. Go, Sharks, go! Goddamn Sally Brainy. Swear jar, swear jar, swear jar, swear jar. Boo! Too evil, too evil. Hitchy goes like, goal, goal! Goal, goal. I would say pull the goalie, but the defense is a sieve now. Yeah. Puck. Hitchy go. Shark, 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 shark. Tor. Tank, 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 tank. Swear jar, swear jar, swear jar. Tank, tank. Wow. Calgary prevails. The fans of Hilliday treat. Think of 2024 playoffs, Macklin. Bruce Boudreau gets hired tomorrow with a $2 dono from Hunter. Thank you very much, Hunter, for the $2 dono. Can you imagine if they rehired Bruce Boudreau? If the Canucks tried to hire him, I think Bruce would tell them to kick rocks. Thank you very much for your $2 dono. I appreciate you, Mr. Hunter. Today is a wonderful tank day. Sing Cotton Eye Joe song again. We only got 40 seconds left. We don't have time anymore. Defense has been a total disgrace tonight. Demko has been left out there tonight. Yeah, you will be in the building laughing and crying. Sharks win the draw. Throw it all the way down the ice. Canucks can't get it outside their own zone, which is the theme of the night. Now they chop it out. Ogren skates onto it. Waits for help. Kampf puts the puck in behind the net. Drew O'Connor gets there. Can't get the puck. 17 seconds left to go. Pass up to the Canucks blue line. Vilander. Now Vilander can get away from Jeff Skinner. Why couldn't Hronek? Sharks put the puck in behind to get the puck behind their own net. And just like that, after defeating them 3-2 in San Jose, now they beat them 6-3 in Vancouver. And that's the end of the game. Final score. Boo. 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 All right, let's get this. Derek Thompson, so. Tank, 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 tank. Where's Brock? Was he Hughes' young boy? Yeah, he's a Hughes merchant. Hachiko's glad. Good for you, Hachiko. Oh my God. All right, let's get Dustin on the line. No delay. Dustin Boydell.
Right into it. You can't delay when we suck that bad, right?
Holy cow. Like, there was, if you had to try and find something good about that game, what would you say? Like, I don't know if I can even think of
Connor
it.
Garland. That's about it. Connor Garland is that's about it. He tried to will that team into a win tonight. Him and Sherwood. Beaking from the bench, trying to get the team going, and Garland was pushing. I mean, Garland single-handedly created the first 2 Canucks goals with his patience and his puck control. I don't know where Drew O'Connor's been hiding that shot all season. Like, Askarov didn't even move. Like, it was an absolute rocket, and we just don't understand where that's been. Pettersson had a not great game, a lot of rust. Started to kind of shake it off towards the end of the third period there, but a little too late. Demko, not his greatest game. Defensively, we were an absolute disaster. I mean, you take a 5-on-3 with your 2 veteran defensemen sitting in the box, your 2 main penalty killers, like, you're just asking to lose this game. Macklin Celebrini is the future Sidney Crosby. The kid's an absolute demon, and it's depressing to watch him play in a San Jose uniform all the time. He's going to stay there. It's very clear they're creating a bright young culture there with him, Will Smith, Eklund, that Chernisov kid. Oh my God, he's a big boy that is going to have a very promising career as well. Like, they have an embarrassment of riches, like, from 23 and under. It's unreal the amount of skill that this team has. In 2-3 years, this team is challenging for a Stanley Cup, like 100%. Like, these San Jose Sharks are on a absolute rocket trajectory. It's nuts to watch them play, and the difference just in the energy between these 2 teams is unreal. Like, you see a team that's gelling, has chemistry. There's 4 lines that are rolling. They all work together. They have a glue guy. Every team that plays like that has a glue guy. It may be Ryan Reeves, and it may only play 4 minutes a game, but by God, he gets this team going, man. He creates culture. It's like they do the tarps off interviews after the game because Ryan Reeves told them to. And so these 19-year-olds are like, yeah, let's do it. It's hilarious. And so they just create this camaraderie where they're having fun. And win or lose, they still have fun. And they, if they lose, they learn how they lost, and they go out and they just play harder the next game. And it's just something I wish I could see from these Canucks, but they just don't have that guy. I mean, Garland can beak all he wants, but is he going to go out there and throw hands with Ryan Reeves? No, because he doesn't have a death wish.
Bro,
So
he would,
it's
though.
like-
That's the thing, is he would. I disagree with you. He absolutely would.
If you pushed him far enough, he might, because, he'd go crazy and have the anger. But, like, if he's thinking about it, he'd probably be like, this is a bad idea. I might die. So, there's just no one, right? There's no one out there to throw a big hit. No one's going out there to try and start a fight. It was really hard hockey to watch. The last 10 minutes, the Canucks really pushed back, looked like they were gonna maybe even come back in this game, and then Celebrini with a rocket just outside the hash marks there with a really good board battle by that Chernisov kid to win in the corner there and get it out front. But man, just 2 teams in very different spots in their contender futures.
Yeah, Connor Gill earlier with the $2 donor. Don't hold back, goals, guns blazing, and I think Dusty has fulfilled your wish with that $2 dono. I'm gonna pull this up. So
yeah,
the Canucks end the night. They are 32nd. They are dead last once again in everything, in winning percentage and points, all that stuff. And I'm gonna point you guys over here. Look at this. On the road, the Canucks are 11-8-2. At home, They're 4-11-1. That comes all the way back from Rick Tocchet. Like, what kind of weirdness has to happen for a team to literally have one of the best records on the road in the entire league and then to have the worst home record? Like, what is the deal?
I don't know if there's different curfew rules on the road, or these guys are more focused, getting better sleep on the road. They're just too distracted by their home life at home. I have no idea, man. But they also play like different people. I mean, Zeev Bouillon played atrociously tonight. And to be fair, it's his first game in a new city that he had no plans on moving to in the end, in the middle of Hanukkah, because he is Jewish and he's likely celebrating Hanukkah. He's moving, has to uproot everything that he was probably planning on rooting in Minnesota and being there as part of their future. And, you don't typically get traded at that age when you're a high-end prospect that really wasn't doing anything to deserve to be traded. So, probably a lot of distractions for that guy. But yeah, it's just, these guys are trying to play their hardest, but they're just not being put in good situations. Demko, first 2 goals probably shouldn't have let in, made a lot of big saves, but typically is rusty after long breaks. So, man, I there's no real excuses to make other than Foot's a shitty coach, right? We just got to call a spade now. These guys win some games just by sheer effort. But, I hear the Pettersson haters. I get it. I get wanting more out of him. But what I ask you is, if you trade Elias Pettersson, what do you get back? You still maybe only get back 1 star, if you're lucky, that will struggle to generate on his own. So it's who you trade Elias Pettersson, there are no more 100-point players on this team. Gone. All of them. So, I mean, I'm just trying to will him into being the old Petey. I get being frustrated. I'm frustrated too. He didn't have a good game. He needs to shoot more. He needs to drive the play like he used to. And I don't understand it. I don't know if it's he wants better line mates. I don't know if this is the team making a stand against Demko. I really don't get it. But the only thing I do get is, if we move him, we have no one. So all I'm doing as a Canucks fan is holding on to the little fucking glimmer of hope that he might have some of that elite player still left in him. And that's all we really have right now. We have nothing else other than that and a complete fucking rebuild. So I'm just Foot was hired to lose. We have dug into articles about him as a coach in Kelowna. And it's this is what he does. He puts out lines by seniority. He doesn't connect with young players. He ruined the offense in that organization. He basically took an organization that was averaging 250 to 300 goals for a season and cut that by 100 in a year and a half, both seasons that he coached. He was fired 4 games before the Memorial. They were supposed to host the Memorial Cup. Just no teams do that. It just doesn't happen. So, yeah, I have no idea.
I mean, it's got to be demoralizing for the players too, right? Because we've seen this regularly. I stress out because I want to get the lineup ready to go for the show. So I'm oh, here's what they practice with today. I'm perfect. Slap it into the overlay, good to go. And then I see the lineup for warm up, and it's changing in the warm up. And then they start the game. They were only down 2-1, and then suddenly the lines are in a blender. It's like, just let them marinate. You put them on these lines, and then you're switching in. You're seeing line combinations. And I mean, that's the thing with 12 players. There's a lot of line combinations that he hasn't tried yet. So maybe that's what he's really doing, is he wants to try every single possible combination to a point where he now has wingers playing center. But even like, what is it? Then we had like Drew O'Connor, Ogren, and Rossi out there for a minute. And then it was Sasson with Ogren and Drew O'Connor. Like, it was just like all over the place. Like, even within the game, it's terrible.
Period, yeah, I mean, Besser was on the fourth line in the second period. Like, if you guys are sick of hating on Petey, direct some of it at Besser. The guy's got 1 goal and 1 assist in 18 games. Like, where's the hate for this guy who everyone clamored to pay him whatever he asked for? There's a reason why he spent a couple hours on free agency, didn't get a single phone call, and came crawling back to the Vancouver Canucks for less than the $8 million that he wanted on the open market. The guy can't drive a line on his own. He can't generate offense on his own. He's only as good as the center that he plays with. So I'm sorry, but we can hate Pettersson all we want, but Brock Besser's here to do one thing and one thing only, and that's score goals. He's not here to play defense. He's here to shoot the puck and score, and he's not doing that either. So, like, who the fuck is going to score?
Yeah, Brock Besser had 2 shots tonight. Pettersson had 3, but Pettersson also had a hit and a block shot. Brock Besser had neither one of those. And then Pettersson was also 55% on the faceoff draw, right? So, like, and I mean, we can throw DeBrusk in there too, right? Where the hell's DeBrusk been? He's got 1 even strength goal the entire year. And you have Besser and DeBrusk playing on a line.
Yeah. I'm at a loss, man. That was a really hard game to watch. Like, that was really shitty hockey to watch from everyone. Every single one of those players. There's no defense for them. Other than the management has built an absolute dog shit lineup. They hired a coach that can't coach hockey to save his life. And the goal was to finish last. And we're being fed a shit sandwich as friends because we're being told, as fans, because we're being told one thing by management, but we're seeing an absolutely different thing happening every day on the ice. And I think that's why it's the most frustrating season I've ever watched as a Canucks fan.
So let's talk about the poll question, because there was rumors flying around chat and the internet today that Canucks might be trading for Jordan Kyrou from St. Louis.
God, no!
So I'm going to say you voted nope, which is leading the poll. I'm actually going to end the poll here. So 44%
He's the first guy
of the people
to get benched. He's the first guy to get benched anytime that team struggles. Why the frick would you want to bring in another guy like that? We already have Evander freaking Kane. Oh my God.
I'll take that.
2 coaches have said that guy has attitude problems. 2 different coaches have issues with that kid. Why the hell would you want him on your team? I don't care if he scores 35 goals. He is truly an effort and attitude problem. Do not bring him here. I'm sorry. Also,
like
he has a no movement clause, and like,
sounds like he's perfect for this locker room.
Yeah, exactly. Bring him. Fucking, they'll probably make the trade tonight at midnight. I'm already worried that Lecker-Mackey's going out the door because he wasn't in the lineup in Abbotsford and they're in Coachella Valley, and they're not saying a damn thing about him, not saying if he's injured. It's just silence. So that to me tells he was held out of the lineup for a trade tonight at midnight.
Yeah, 44% of the people agree with you. 21% are just uncontrollably laughing. 18% said maybe, and then only 17% out of the poll question said yep. So yeah, the majority of people are agreeing with you. They're either saying nope because they're upset like you, or they're just uncontrollably laughing because they can see the Canucks making a stupid move like that. 3 stars of the night, Dustin.
Celebrini, I'd probably give star 2 to Chernisov, and I'd probably give 3rd star to Connor Garland.
Very close, very close. They gave it to Eklund instead as the 2nd star. He did have a goal and an assist. He was pretty north.
Hey, he didn't even score his freaking goal. Rossi scored it for him. Come on. Shorty, come on, buddy. Ray Ferraro must have chose those.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a big fan of Eklund, I guess. But yeah, I probably would have gotten a Cherasov instead as well because he
Kid
had
got his first NHL goal, has a great assist on Celebrini's goal. Like, what the?
Yeah. This is the first one you've been upset about from our home side, but
That's
Connor
a
Garland,
bad one, man. Eklund
Yeah.
didn't really, he wasn't all over the ice tonight. Like, Celebrini, absolutely first star. But yeah, that second star, I'm sorry, but no. I don't agree.
Yeah, I mean, he had 4 shots, a block shot, 21 minutes of playing time. But yeah, Chernisov, 14 minutes of playing time plus 2 goal and assist. Yeah, I agree with you. They messed up on that one for sure.
Yeah.
Abbotsford Canucks, you mentioned them. We didn't have a Lekkermacki in the lineup tonight. Can you give me kind of a rundown of the first half of their doubleheader against the Coachella Valley Firebirds down there in Coachella Valley?
Well, the Abbey Canucks showing the Christmas hangover a little bit to start this game. Coachella coming out with the first 5 shots on goal. Abbotsford didn't have a shot on goal. Coachella was scoring on their 5th shot on net. It was kind of a turnover that squirted out front and just a quick shot that beat Tolopilo over the glove side by Mitchell Stevens. And that would be how the first period would end 1-0. Going into the second period, Abbotsford absolutely dominated pretty much after that goal for the duration of the second period. Ben Berard getting them even at 1-1, 15 minutes into the period. So the Coachella Valley goaltender, Nick Coco, had a fantastic game tonight. I mean, he really held them in there. Ben Berard getting his 7th of the season, 15 minutes into the second period. But Coachella Valley would take the lead back around 2 minutes later. Andre Loshko getting his first of the season for them, making it 2-1 going into the third period. Abbotsford would press hard, but it would take until the 17th minute, so 3 minutes left in the game. Ben Berard again with a nice pass from Danila Klimovic after winning a board battle out front. Ben Berard with his 8th goal of the season. So kind of emerging as a bit of a goal scorer down there in Abbotsford, which is nice to see. And doing so as a net front presence, which his goals tonight, he just worked hard to get into the area in the hash marks where, I want to see more of our big Canucks doing that. And his second goal, he was in the middle of a net battle and he just got his stick free and won the net front battle and roofed it past Coco. So really nice goal to tie it up and force overtime. In overtime, unfortunately, Logan Morrison would kind of find some open ice in overtime. And as he was cutting across, the rolling puck kind of got flat on the blade of his stick and he wired a beautiful shot that was just a knuckle puck kind of over Tolopilo's blocker shoulder. Just a tough one. Tolopilo couldn't really track it. Really nice shot, and that would give Coachella the win in overtime. However, Abbotsford does have points in their last 3 games, so they'll be looking to continue that tomorrow, hopefully with an actual win rather than an overtime loss.
Yeah, a good streak for the Abbey Canucks, the baby Canucks for last, like you said. That'll be the 5th game in a row they've got a point, so hashtag at least they got a point. Better result than the big club got against the San Jose Sharks.
As they get healthier, they're starting to find more consistency and starting to play more in that Manny Malhotra system. And man, I mean, they outshot Coachella today 36-28. So, and in the first 2 periods, I mean, in the second period, they outshot them 11-5. Just absolutely dominated the second period. But, the comeback was not quite enough. But again, like you said, points in 5 straight games and trending in the right direction for sure.
Yeah, up to 8-15-3 on the season. They've got 22 points now, so they are still last in their division, and they are in the league. I think they're 29th, 30th. They're 30th after tonight. So still a rough go for the Abbotsford Canucks. But yeah, if you look at their record ever since they started getting healthy, they have definitely turned things around. They are starting to put some points into the bank and try and make a press to at least get closer to 500 before the new year, which is what they did last year, essentially around this time, was start winning more consistently. So hopefully we can see that. Like you said, no news on Lekramaki, just out of the lineup. Is it a Hoglander Atu Ratu kind of a situation where it's just like maybe they're getting traded?
I think that that would have to be the case with someone who has scored in 5 of his last 6 AHL games. I mean, it's not like he had a bad game going into Christmas. The radio silence is what worries me a little bit. Normally, if it's an injury or an illness or something, like they'll talk about it, right? Like that's a pretty big named prospect to just not be in the lineup the first game out of Christmas. So we'll be watching closely when midnight hits tonight, but maybe first thing tomorrow morning we might see a Canucks trade going through.
Yeah, you might very well see something like that going down. But I mean, I thought I saw a report that essentially Canucks management said we're not going to bring in veteran players, and that would be exactly what they would be doing if they're trading away a guy like Lekramaki. You can't get much younger than him in this league. So unless they're getting like picks back or something, but that even that doesn't really make sense to me.
Yeah, I don't know. Like the only veteran I'm bringing into this team is someone like Sidney Crosby, and that's never going to happen. So, I mean, if anyone can fix the culture in a locker room, it's that guy. And I mean, that's just never going to happen.
No, we can say that for sure. That's he's going to retire as a Pittsburgh Penguin. I think that's probably
100%.
what his future holds, right?
Yeah. I mean, it just wouldn't make sense to see him in another jersey.
So the Canucks have a game on Monday against the Kraken, which is a team that has been struggling a lot. Did just make a trade that kind of looks like they're ready to start selling. Are we cheering for losses now, or what are your thoughts, Dustin, moving into this game against the Kraken?
I mean, I'll never cheer for a loss, right? Like I understand the tank process and you have to do it in a way that you're not showing your hand, right? And so that's why I'm of the mind of like, okay, you hire a really bad coach, you hope to finish last in the league without showing that like you're trying to lose games, but it reeks of like trying to lose games, right? Like when you're this deep into the season, you got a coach who's still shuffling his lineup. Like we're almost at game 40, man. Like this is halfway into the season and you can't decide on who needs to play with who. Like that's a red flag to me as a coach, right? So, with how long Rutherford has been around and how many coaches he's seen in his career as a front office guy, like you can't tell me he looks at the product that's on the ice and goes, yeah, that's our guy. I mean, come on. Like we've watched enough hockey in our lives, like just as fans to be like something is amiss with this lineup. And so, well, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'm all for it, but like again, even if you finish 32nd, it doesn't guarantee you get that first pick. So, but I will say I do like what I'm seeing from that Ivar Stenberg kid at the World Juniors so far. You may call him a Swede, but that kid looks like a North American hockey player.
Yeah.
If I've ever seen one. He is a big boy and he plays north-south. There's a big engine on that kid for sure.
Dusty, is there anything you want to say to chat before I let you go, brother?
It's gonna be rough times, guys. I know that like we're gonna get the occasional win just because the team does play hard. They played hard on that road trip, but it's gonna be a rough go, I think. Appreciate everyone being here as always. Appreciate the questions, comments. Obviously all the support for Russ is well deserved. And I hope everyone had a great holiday, no matter how you celebrate it, whether that's Christmas, Hanukkah, or whether any other denomination that we don't know about. I hope everyone's doing well. And yeah, we'll keep you posted on the trade front. Obviously, if there's some major thing, we'll have to talk about it, maybe emergency wise. But until then, we will see everyone on Monday.
Yeah, they make a trade at midnight. We'll go live and we'll do our first ever midnight stream.
There you go.
Oh, all right, brother. Enjoy the rest of your night. Have a nice Sunday off, and we'll chat again on Monday, brother.
Absolutely. You know what? There's no putting up with people. We're happy to have everyone here, and we will see you all on Monday. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend, even with this Canucks loss. Shake it off. Every loss is one step closer to that first overall pick.
First one in Canucks history, so maybe it can happen. We can believe, right?
Yeah.
Cheers, brother. Talk to you soon.
Take care, man.
Dustin Boydell stopping by for the Rusty and Dusty Side Show. You love to see it. Oh my God. All right. So let's just quickly recap here. All of the losses that Vancouver had today. So the Vancouver Canucks lost 6-3 to the Sharks as we watched. I don't have it here. Let's go back. This should be it. Yeah, the Abbotsford Canucks lose 3-2. At least it was an overtime, so hashtag at least they got a point. And then the Vancouver Golden Knights also lost 2-1 in overtime. So Dustin putting $10 in chat to do the swear jar. Getting them all out there. You'll love to see it. Thank you very much for the dono, Dustin. I appreciate my dude. Donating to Dobby's College Education Fund. Let's get back to the bar. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's have a look here. Get Jeff back into chat for a second here. This ready to go here. All right. Chat. Not dogpiling, but didn't the Sedins have problems with EP? That was a rumor, but no one actually substantiated it. I'm not sure. It was one of those ones where it's like a friend of mine heard from another guy. So, but apparently he's been seen with them practicing. So I don't know. You can believe whatever you want. There's the shit sandwich. Look at that. Reinhardt, Barzal, Riley. Hornswogglers, eh? Yep. 70% is brain dead. Laugh out loud. Devon Taves, there's a stud. The way Connor Garland shows up his heart, it makes you wonder where everyone else is. Yep. The team would be stacked with BC boys. That is true. The boys should have gotten the third star. Garland for second. Laugh out loud. Colin YouTube in the chat. I should have gotten the first star. Yes, Colin. You should have gotten the first star. I agree. How rude of them not to anoint you the first star of that game. Thank you, Russell, for streaming and all your hard work. Thank you guys, everyone, and have a great evening. See you guys next game, says Mohammed. See you there, brother. Abby. Ray Ferrara, another BC boy. Laugh out loud. I have an idea, Russell. Add a level-o-meter. For every time Dusty rage increases, I bet he'll max it out very quickly. Use buzzwords like Adam Foote. Yeah. Connor, you're probably right. At least Abbotsford got a point. Yeah. Ray for GM. Coach, he'll know it all. Yeah. What's up, Gerald? Nice to see you, brother. Hey, y'all. Are you guys going live tonight? You and Tyler? Connor Hill, Gerald. Hey, Gerald. This team sucks ass. Yep. Anyone score anything on Boxing Day? I did not. I almost did, but I didn't. Yeah, Petey's first game, still doing a Petey thing and not shooting. Nelson Castlegar, the old junior league, never visit their rinks. I got a new ice maker. Nice. Not nice. Colin, that's perfect. Gerald, Connor, see you on the other stream later. Gerald K, I think it's over. A sad end to a level of prospects that spent 6-7 seasons of basing all hopes of these drafts and only gave 2-time seasons of playoff hockey. Gerald, Clay's or Tyler's? Yeah, goes to show that one bad apple can do. Erickson, then Petey. Tyler's stream just froze. No surprise, sadly, thanks to the mountains he lives on. No. Have a good night. See you next time. This is Happy Sabres fan. See you, brother. Chell time. Happy Sabres fan. Tyler Minders is now his name. Yep. Isildur, jump in with the Sharks and hope the lot of balls to pull out of the deep end. Yep. Connor Grill, happy Sabres fan. At least you did what I hoped you'd do. Be happy, bud. You're in a great position now. 8 straight wins, winky face. Thanks, Irvin. Laughing and crying, says KJ. Canucks are definitely in tank mode. See you all next season. Yeah, 10 Mile Bay. 100% in tank mode. Oh, he's been Tyler Miner's long ass time. We will all set, then get rooked, and end up 6th. Get a load of this guy, Dusty. I witnessed the dude get a penalty for closing his hand on the puck. Crying, Isildur. Benning and Green got fired the next day. So it's Tyler Myers' fault? That's funny. To think that we lose Hughes, Miller, and Horvat, and he freaking gets to stay. Yeah. Stay tuned, right? Yeah. GG, have a great night. Thanks for being a Ruthless Sharky. Congrats on your win, bro. Swervin' Irvin, clown. We did well with Hughes. That's just another tale in Vancouver's history. A la the 80s. Yep. We can call it Never Boring, the up and down history of the Vancouver Canucks by Ed Willis. What's the count now, Calvin? Thanks for putting up with me. I got you, brother. It's always fun to have you, Segmina. I appreciate you being here, my guy. I don't have to put up with you. I love it when you're here, brother. Happy Flames beat the Oilers. See you next time. Deadly Flames! Congrats on your win. Yeah, it wasn't a great week for me, and watching this team doesn't help. Fair enough, Connor. Yeah. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry you didn't have a good week. I hope it got better. Hanging out with this guy and all the kids in chat. Undead Avs. Nope. Gold Knights couldn't stop a streak. GG, Fireborn. What was the final score in your game? 6-5. The Avalanche win it in a shootout. Keeping the streak going, eh? Have a good night, dude, says Connor Gahill to Dusty. Could be out shoveling snow there, boys. True. Connor Gahill, sorry to hear that, brother. Yeah. Fatality Blackhawks, night happy. We spoiled Castle Siege today. Laugh out loud, laughing and crying. Just paying my fines. Laugh out loud. Update, 33 wins, 10 overtime losses, 4 losses to make the playoffs. Now this can be all over the place. We could have had a win then OTL, and yeah, laugh out loud. Zach McNally, hey, Castle Siege needs a Kiefer Sherwood. Paragraph Pro, you went off, and then some Dusty. Thanks for your honesty as always. Silver Fox, I'm happy to put a fight against the Blues. Have a good night. Nothing is perfect. Thanks for being our Armageddon Death. Nice to see you. It's Calvin 99 Charlie. Russ, Siege X servers are down. Oh no! What are you gonna do, bro? Because they have to get rid of all your money, eh? That Tyler Heiss is a sniper, so the eyes did well, but come up short. Fair enough. I want Sabres. Give Columbus Blue Jacket luck, I wish. Laughing and crying. Midnight Solar. Maybe Happy Sabres fan will do that for you. Oh well, couldn't stop the Avalanche streak. Brutality Blood. Me and Fluffy might rip the Panthers tonight. Laughing and crying. Zach McNally's got the eyes open. Shake it off. Shake it off. You got Taylor Swift as your picture now. Russ, drop by TLC after you're done. Sounds good, my dude. The Islanders game today was a snooze fest, so slow but still happy you won. Congratulations, Fisherman Islanders. Dark Charge Penguins 87. GG Ottawa says Zach. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the 7-digit numbers you're used to. Yeah, wrong TLC. Good one, Jay. Have a great night. Well, both our teams led in 6 goals tonight. Oh my goodness. Dark Charge and Dark Fear letting in 6 goals. Yep, I'm old and remember 82. Yep, lucky me, eh? Isildur, I'm so sorry to hear that, my dude. I will say for sure I was a bit happy here, especially since Happy Sabres fan did what I wanted him to do, because we should be happy with his team and the wagon they are on in Buffalo. Yep. Dark Feared Ducks, you guys are doing fine. Laugh out loud. You don't need to worry. W stream, Russ, later, y'all. Trevor Linden. Fusion! Taylor Heiss. Have a good night. I don't know what that was. Jets game. Make the Jets bleeding stop. Bro, me. Make our bleeding stop. Taylor Heiss, says Swerve and Irvin. Have a fantastic evening, everyone, says Big Mac. Big Mac, have a good night, says Connor Cahill. Isildur, thanks, I got a Jimmy card. Tyler, let me look. All right, guys, we will be live again on Monday against the Seattle Kraken. It's going to be lots of fun, so make sure you're there, because against the Kraken, it's going to be 7 o'clock start, and I'm happy to say that we're going to have Nucko from Nuck Memes on during the second intermission against the Seattle Kraken and see what his mental state is. So stay tuned for Nuck Memes on Nothing Is Perfect as our second intermission guest. Thank you to Major and Hunter for all your wonderful donations. I guess we should actually just look at the donos before we go. So let's have a look at the fan funding. 3 cheers for Happy Sabres fan. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! And then Hunter with a $10 dono, hoping for 10 straight home wins. We are not going to do that. At least not starting today. 5 gifted memberships from Hunter. And then Coconuts Glow became a member. 2 months as a member. And then HMS Fangirl used her monthly membership message to say, why is Kane on PD's line? He needs a proper line mate, not Kane. 12 months as a member, Fangirl. And then PD needs Carlson and Ogren on his line, says Hunter. And then Jack Maloney with a $2.79 to say, Van back in last. LFG, McKenna and Stenberg, baby. If Gaudette scores tonight, it will complete the circle of life. Well, he didn't score, but he set out a beautiful goal for Cherysov as his first goal of his NHL career. And then a $5 dono from Connor Hill to Nick saying, San Jose Sharks, a legacy of failure, a YouTube video that gives me pleasure in a sick way, seeing a group of overachievers fall at the last hurdle. Yeah, urinating Shri. We'll have to try and get him on the show sometime. By the way, Nick's beard would make Thornton Happ proud. Yep, he liked that. 5 gifted memberships from Hunter. And then he donates $2 to say Bruce Boudreau gets hired tomorrow. And then Paragraph for Pro, don't hold back. Go Guns A-Blazing, says Connor Cahill with a $2 dono. And then Paragraph Pro with a $10 dono to cover up all of his swears. Yep. Because he was swearing during the Rusty and Dusty show. What's up, guys? This is Emmanuel. Ashmeyer all the way. She's from Edmonton, where today's game took place. Her family came into the locker room to announce the roster. Very cool. Russ, I said I got 10 subs. You better watch. I'm coming for you. Laugh out loud. And then Washington Capitals OV fan here. I'm chilling. Have a good night. Haha. Jack Hughes and the Devils. Russ, before I go, I want to do some homework. Want you to do some homework. What's that? It's okay, Dr. Doom. We needed to talk about it. Laugh out loud. She stands on her head. What was the homework? Let's see. Oh, Chris Favell commented. Chris Favell, welcome to the stream. Russ, watch the San Jose Sharks, A Legacy of Failure by Urinating Tree, and it's hilarious. You'll really enjoy it. And give me your take on it. I will. I'll go watch it tonight. Okay. For Christmas, my mom got me tickets to a Canucks game. Very cool, Emmanuel. Have fun at the game, my dude. Kane Surge is here. Just putting some hurricanes in chat. Nice to see you, Kane Surge. So yeah, we'll be live again on Say Hi to Your Mom for Me, says Swerve and Irvin. We'll be live again on Monday. So until then, guys, remember, my name is Ross Holiday. This is Nothing is Perfect. And make sure that you make good choices.
Thank you for having me. Thank you to everyone who requested to hear my beautiful voice too. I appreciate that.
How you doing tonight?
Doing good.
Thank you very much for taking the time out of your very first hockey game to join the stream. Everyone was very excited to see you, and enjoy the rest of the game in the third period.
Yeah, thank you so much. Bye-bye, guys.
Trevor Beggs joining the show from Locked On Canucks. Thanks for joining me today, brother.
My pleasure, Russell. How you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing really good. I'm doing really good.
Hey, buddy, what an intro. Thanks, man.
Hey, no problem. It's nice to see you again. It's been a while.
Dude, absolutely. Yeah, those late nights, early mornings.
Yeah, weird
they were
times.
rough.
We are excited to welcome Dave Hall to the show. Welcome, my man.
Hey, thanks for having me today. I'm excited to be on.
Yeah.